Okay, I wasn't here last time. What happened?
Let's do a recap of what happened.
I'll get a short recap. I'll do it.
Real fucking short.
So last time, yes, we basically we had left off the game before by getting a clue from a wish spell through the vision through Nophis and the infinite staircase, leading to adventurers that were cut down in front of a door, and one of the adventurers' heads said, "It's at Web's Edge," regarding the first piece of the Rod of 7, the special Rod of 7 pieces. Yes. So we picked up from there, trying to figure out what that was with the wizards and sigil. Likely the Underdark. Underdark.
Oh, wow.
Underdark. We're like Underdark. Get it, dork. Mordenkainen looks through Garrett's thoughts to get a vision of Web's Edge of the door, so he knows where to send us. Prayers a portal, doesn't know how deep into the Underdark it is, because that can range from just, goblins and kobolds to hell itself. Pretty much. So we step through the portal into the door to Web's Edge, and then head through the door. The door itself is surrounded by corpses. We don't know if it's a warning or if they were just cut down here or what they might be there for. But we're able to figure out a word puzzle by using a cheat code of having high intelligence checks. Jumble letters spell out the words Web's Edge, and that opens the door. Garret turned the corpses into zombies, because of course he did. Almost immediately as we're in there looking at the first door that we come to, after inside the normal door, we're hit with a fireball. Fun times. We basically fought a hobgoblin, a Durgar, and there was a Hafnelsh, big demon with tiny wings. I forget what it's called. Killed the Dwegar, took the hobgoblin prisoner. With Garret did some, detect thoughts on that hobgoblin and find out they are worshiping Loth, but directly talk to a subservient of Loth that was a gift from Loth herself, whatever that means. We also find a shrine with a lot of trinkets and whatever the word for creepy cult trinkets are. Can't remember it. We then head south into a prison area, and there are several cells, all four occupied with something either alive or dead. We befriend a Cyclops, and we ignore a creepy dude that's in a cloak that basically didn't trust that somebody was speaking for Loth, and we just left him there. And we started heading out the door. We also find in, I guess, a chest a +1 dagger and a +1 longsword, or their extremely nice weapons. Yes, extremely nice weapons that we need to identify first. We also leave without. So the last thing we got from the hunch creature is the word Karak. I don't know. I forget if that's the name of the creature. Kararak. I think that's the name of the person. The entity. Yes. Okay. And that's really it. And the Cyclops name was...
Beware of Kararak.
Yes, the Cyclops was named Gertrude, I think?
Yes? Yes. Gertrude the Cyclops.
And that's where we left off, because Jess was out and then Joey lost power.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's not your fault.
No, we blame him.
I mean, it's my fault that you stopped, technically. Only had an alternate power supply.
Should always put your generator on for D&D.
You hear that, Addie?
So, holy crap, I'm at 12 hit points. I'm going to use lay on hands.
I wonder what that's like.
Yeah. We'll use lay on hands.
We pretty much left off leaving that room. That gray hunched entity thing was warning you guys not to trust her servant. So he's pretty much left off saying, "Don't trust Kararak," and you guys pretty much closed the door on him after gathering everything. I'm pretty sure Gertrude even just closed the door, so... And you should all be in this room.
Yes.
But that said, there's nothing stopping you from going back in if you need to or want to.
Wouldn't mind getting a short rest to heal ourselves from the fireball, but I really don't want to spend time in there with that guy yelling at us.
Garret will think back to the thoughts that he basically went in.
Mhm.
What?
Christ.
What?
Sorry. Okay, is this better?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Garrett's gonna think back to when he read the Hobgoblin's thoughts and try to figure out what's going to be down the next part of the cave.
I mean,
So
you
you had a-
know, I believe you do. Let me check.
You had
Oh
a
yeah,
basic,
you did
basic
send me a
map.
message. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's ahead to a certain degree.
Okay. Oh right. It's the.
And the last thing is that there were rumblings of things that were probably coming to the ruckus that was made, and that's why we took the dead body of the Dwagar and the Hobgoblin and left
Yeah.
them.
There was some stirrings up north when you guys were up this way. You heard lots of noise coming from this door and that door. With the exception of this guy, without the knowledge of Garret, this is probably your safest bet to hide. But there's other places if you guys want to move on.
Does anybody feel like they need a rest?
I was able to heal up, so pretty good.
I'm pretty
Almost,
good at
To remind me that the Cyclops is a prisoner.
Was a prisoner of them, but you guys released her, and now she's got this giant club, and she's just frothing to get revenge.
You up for some revenge?
Yeah.
We could use a fifth.
I'm already helping.
A sixth, sorry.
Yeah, she's already joined us.
Okay.
That's basically the last thing we left. Yeah, she's ready to go.
It was all blur the last 5 minutes, sorry.
Between Gertrude and Garret, would they know a good sense of the area?
So.
I've
looks
only
like
been locked up here.
up ahead to our right is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, some sort of barracks. Has a bunch of beds or whatnot, so I'd assume that's where the rest of
Is
them either are or where they slept. So,
Is it a dead end or?
as far as I know, or as far as I saw, believe it might be a dining room or something of the sorts below it, but it's still worth checking out.
I'm gonna just come up to this door over here and just see just listen if I can perceive anything, noise on the other side, people coming, etc., etc.
You can hear rumblings, but not anything too close. Roll a perception.
Okay. Natural 1. I can't put my ear to the door because
yeah,
my
your
horns
horns
are
are in
too
the
big
way.
now.
You try to listen, but your horn gets stuck, and you're just, damn it, damn it, damn it.
It's one of those like knockers with it's like a nose ring on a bull, and my
Mhm.
horns have gotten stuck in that.
You tap the door like once or twice, and you think, that's good. Maybe I shouldn't keep trying.
Yeah. Well, some noise that way, but nothing nearby.
Did you check out that room over here yet?
Yeah, they did. It was just a shrine to Loth.
Okay. That's bad.
Everything revealed has been checked out.
Okay.
If you're curious what it is, just ask me or the party.
Well, Safest bet, I guess, would be go head to the barracks.
Garret mentioned that it'd be this way.
I think I've cast light on something. I cast light on my whip, so you got
Yeah,
that.
you had it. You had it on something.
You first, milady. I gesture to Gertrude.
Okay. And she just keeps going. She's not very quiet, so
Yeah, I'm like, okay, if we just want to, not take any
she's
chances.
just dragging her large mace and just boom, boom, boom.
Well, we will hear her first.
I whisper into Nima's ear. I go, 2 words for you: meet shield.
That's a living being.
A very large one.
She looks ahead, and there's this disgusting slop of like green liquids and webs and bones and flesh, and it just as soon as you kind of step into this cave, there's just a waft of, to everybody but Garret, a disgusting smell of carrion and death. To Garret, dessert.
Indeed.
But as you guys pass that corner, you can begin to see what Garret was talking about, as there's a little pathway that leads up.
Wait until Gertrude steps by.
Yeah. There's just that enormous pile of bones and smell, but as she steps by, she's gonna stand here and look around. She kind of leans forward a bit and looks around. My eyesight's not that great.
Don't worry too much.
Don't worry. If that's the case, then
You guys step into that room down there, and it reveals this larger barracks. Inside, you can see 5 bedrolls, and each bedroll has a small chest beside it. They're just tucked into this room. Also in this room is a large desk that stands near that eastern wall, and to the south is a smaller room. It's too hard to make out from here, but as you get closer, that smaller room has a long table with chairs around it.
Meeting room, perhaps.
Reception area, yeah. For Lolth Enterprises. It's corporate headquarters.
Seems pretty appropriately sized for you guys. Gertrude has to squeeze in. She gets through.
I can't move my token.
Uh-oh. You have to probably pull yours on then.
Yeah.
I pulled you on.
Oh, that would be why then.
When you tell you you're petrified. Sorry.
There we go. Crisis averted.
So she just kind of squeezes in. You can hear her just through.
Anything on this desk?
You guys fan in and begin to look around. The desk itself, you can't really see too much on it. It looks like it's relatively untouched, but you're not too sure why. There on the desk, there's some nice piles of notes that they just look like they have writings and scrolls of it on a language you're not familiar with. Additionally, there's some gold probably on there too, and other gem encrusted knickknacks all over the desk too. And as you guys go further into that dining area, obviously this would where they would eat and store their foods.
Anything of note?
We'll say you do find a box of like dried meat and other like shelf-stable provisions, but everything else is in an ice box in the corner, in the southeastern corner, full of raw meat.
I pocket one of the knickknacks.
You touch the desk?
I touched the knickknack.
Still something on the desk.
Uh-oh, it's a mimic.
I would need you to go ahead and make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw.
I think it's cute. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a 1.
As you go to touch the knickknacks, this aura kind of triggers on it, and as that happens, your hand just where you grab the knickknack is just now covered in spiders, and you can feel them just starting to like crawl in and under your armor. And as they do that, your hand tenses up as you take 20 poison damage.
Oh my god!
I just healed that.
And you just start like patting yourself out and killing all the spiders, and then off into the distance as you kill those spiders. Just barely make out the sound of like not too sure, but it's a larger creature.
Rain.
silent alarm.
It's not so much a silent alarm. maybe
Angering the mother.
Oh no!
yeah.
I just saw in the instance, like, what if Canis like has an appreciation of small like Funko Pops?
Aside from that, the spiders kind of all scurry off throughout the cave. Like, they don't really bother with anyone other than who triggered the trap. But the desk looks, while shaken up from the spiders, from the sheer amount of them, it looks untouched anymore now.
What were you trying to get?
Sorry. But I thought it looked pretty.
You need some healing from that.
Is it me, or did Canis just apologize for something?
It felt
I'll
like
walk
a
over.
regret. It felt like regret, not apology.
I don't think it was so much apologizing to us as he was for his hubris. I want to look at the notes, Phil.
Okay. The desk is pretty much written in Undercommon. You can, at will, comprehend the language. So
Yes, sir.
the desk
Good.
contains notes about covert missions that Lost Worshippers are planning for the next months. It's all over the place. It's not anywhere local that you've heard of. And then looking around again, you see the knickknacks that Canis did. Most of the things here in the knickknacks, if you gather them up, they'll equate out to about 500 gold. So somebody could write 500 gold in spider-shaped knickknacks.
I'm guessing the one I touch is not full of spiders anymore.
No. You just set the trap. Let's go on.
Okay.
Oh, you had a near perfect. Oh no, that's not a 7. It's a 1. 188. So you got a total of 22 healing from 3rd level cure wounds.
You heal. You're up 2 points from your own mistake.
That's a net gain. And I didn't have to lose a spell slot.
Yeah, I did. I have a.
It seems relatively well put together. For the most part, though, Vera.
I'm going to take these knickknacks if anyone cares.
Check for spiders first.
Yeah, we'll check them.
On the foot chests or whatever they're called.
Footlockers.
They each contain a ceremonial holy symbol, obviously of Loth. It's kind of like dug into the chest itself. It looks removable, but the chests, they seem pretty nice, not junk.
Pass.
Yeah, I don't want to be covered in spiders.
Like someone I know.
Gross.
Just as a note, Nima's been just keeping a lookout, by the way, on the north hallway.
I figured. You could hear. Nima, go ahead and roll perception, I guess.
So no one tries to jump
No.
us.
I'll try to keep my whip.
He's not paying
light
that
whip
much
covered.
attention.
Okay.
He's a little stuck in daydream right now.
Oordem, as you go to try to walk out with your light, Gertrude, like, no light, no light.
I'll snuff the light and just stand back to where I'm at right now.
Light like moth to flame.
Yeah, but I can't see that well.
Me neither. Like that perception bad.
My light
She
perception
looks
bad.
around with her one eye. That said, all you can really hear in the next room is the creaks and cracks of the cave, and maybe the occasional scattered foot like not one but many footsteps off in the distance.
Are we Sorry, I shouldn't be saying out loud. Should I jump over and take a look real quick?
If you can see.
Yes, I can. If I'd like to, just to help as I sort of like starting to move out of the way, I'm gonna do a stealth check and then I'm gonna jump over.
Okay, roll stealth check, and then you have dark vision.
Yes, I do. 60 feet. So 26. And then I'm gonna just dilly-dally over the wall, across the spot. I'd be about here. Kind of trying to blend in with the rock. Oh, big room.
Yeah, as you step into there, that's immediately how you feel like and in this room itself, as you can't really tell from here, but there's just stalagmites and stalactites everywhere, and just you could just barely make out by the corner of your vision that there's some spider webs in this direction. Larger spider webs.
I don't see anything too bad.
Aren't you not bothered by that smell?
Smelled worse.
Don't want to know. I'll pinch
No,
my
I mean,
nose and leap over to join him.
Come on, old man, we got this.
You guys are pretty loud. Go ahead and roll a stealth, Canis.
Yeah, and the heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Clank, clank.
Six.
All right.
You could end up definitely hearing what sounds like what was further away is beginning to hear stuff down south, as you can hear just like kind of a long stone coming in your guys' direction.
Okay.
Off in the distance, just beyond the vision of the dark vision here, you can see what appears to almost look like a what's the best way to describe it? Like a slumped over person, if you could see where I'm painting.
I see that.
There's
You
like
seem-
there's like a slumped over person, and you could hear just very faintly.
Do you see the ruler I'm making right here?
Yeah.
Nima is going to hearing the noise and hearing an old man make a lot of sound. He's gonna try and like basically push past here, go across the wall, and sort of anchor himself to the next corner so he gets more vision.
Well, now he's just showing off.
Bring noise.
It's like so.
Oordem can't see much right now, but he's gonna go ahead and just get closer so he can listen.
I'm just gonna like try and peek out.
I was gonna say arrow out where you can see.
So I can see about here.
Yeah.
Do you have the goggles of night?
Yes.
Do you have
Yeah.
dark vision normally?
No.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you got 60.
Yeah, I have 62.
That's a lot of feet.
It doubles it if you have dark vision.
So that's what you begin to see, and as you begin to see more of it, these webs, they're not small. These webs are enormous, and they stretch across the opening of this cavern's center. Its strands are plastered all over everything. As you just continue to hear that sound.
Yeah, Aarakocra, huh?
But in the distance, right here, like I said, you could see something slumped over, and almost like it's like crying, like.
Is it human sized?
It looks like it would be somewhere in the medium-sized category. Yes.
Nima's nose fool, a crying, weeping body in the middle of a cavern. Nah, that's bad juju right there.
Fool me once, shame on
About
you.
right here, but yes.
I want to. Can I use one of my Define Sense to detect any celestial, fiend, or undead in 60 feet?
Um, 60 feet.
Yeah. Basically within range of that crying creature.
You are within range of that thing, and that thing is a fiend.
Okay.
It's ringing. It is pinging off as very, very fiendish.
Okay. Don't take the bait.
So, I'm kind of gonna signal Canis like, I point and then like, punch? Question mark.
I give a curt nod as I draw my sword.
Axe knuckles. All you needed to hear.
Gertrude stomps up behind Vera. We fight. We fighting.
What square is it in?
It's about right here. Right here.
Gertrude, I think it's...
I'll let everyone do something, but the minute, like, when it's like, looks like everyone's gotten ready, he's just gonna launch.
No, we no rest.
Do you need a rest?
No, me ready.
I think most of us are. Can't tell what's going on in there, but
She grabbed a club,
ready for
she
something.
claps it in her left hand. Like,
If I do a Misty Step, like behind it, can I get like a surprise attack?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, the one who wrote 6 on stealth. Surprise.
To be fair, this thing, it's a fiend. You are aware it's a fiend, and it didn't start crying until you guys got closer. So just giving you that.
Well, I was thinking if I do Misty Step behind it, it won't know.
I know,
won't,
but
yeah.
Mike, what I'm saying is, if it's crying, it's well likely aware you're there.
Okay, yeah. That's what I want to do if everyone's good.
If
Go for it.
if I'm given a clear, you'll misty step. I'll just movement. I can get to it. You need to do like a 3, 2, 1 count.
Is that what you guys are doing? What's the plan here?
I'm pretty.
Sounds
we
good.
good, Canis? All
Yeah,
right,
if I
let's,
hold the hand,
jump.
I go 3.
Before you guys do that, Garret, you're watching these two. What are you doing?
You seem to be ready to jump.
Well, you said these are like piles of bodies.
Large piles of bone, old flesh, dried up bodies. Yeah. Nothing's in one piece though, unfortunately.
Okay. If that's the case,
You can tell it's very much regurgitated, more than likely.
if that's the case, then I will just summon a shadow spawn.
Keep in mind that if that requires a somatic component, you're talking out loud.
Let's see here.
Or a verbal component, I mean, my bad.
A somatic what?
Well, somatic and verbal are both pretty loud.
Somatic is loud? Is that hand signals?
Yeah, somatic is the hand gestures.
What's up, Garret?
Yeah, it requires all.
Okay.
So I guess I will back up a little bit and then do it. Try to do it quietly.
Okay. So you guys see Garret come back and prepare, since you guys can't see the other two, really. Vera, you don't have dark vision, right?
Yes, sir, I do. I have 120 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Right.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, you can see Garret and Nima are up to something, and before that, I'm giving you a chance to do something if you'd like.
You know, I will, I don't think I'll do anything, actually. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me look real quick, Oh my god, how do I warlock? Oh, that takes an hour. Just kidding. No, okay. No, I think I'll just kind of keep, what's her bucket at bay? Gertrude.
Okay.
Making sure nobody flanks us from the back.
Yeah, and I'll just kind of like, I'll draw my weapon, obviously. I guess that's what I'll do. I'll ready an attack, in that sense. But I'll, just kind of tell Gertrude, like, keep an eye on our back, but also try to be as quiet as you possibly can.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, at which point, almost as if it all happened at once, Nima and Garret, you guys, or Canis, you guys can do what you're planning to do.
Across the wall, hits sort of steps and then jumps forward, brings out the blade, slice.
Okay. Midway across the wall, and as you're about to slice, there's just this gut feeling both of you have. You guys can still do what you're doing, but there's just this gut feeling that something's up. As you jump across, this entity kind of turns and looks at you guys. You'll still have the start on it, so you guys will just go before it. But at the same time, this thing turns to you all. It sprouts like several lashing like arms, and it looks to be made of goo. As it turns to you all, and just begins to like scream. And as it screams, not the screams I expected, it takes shape. And it looks like this.
Oh,
son of a bitch! Yeah, no.
And as you guys get as you guys get closer, you not only hear that thing, but within 30 feet, you see something shimmering here, and jumping from the shadows itself, you hear a large roar
As
as
fucking dragon.
as this thing jumps from the webs and just begins climbing towards the two of you.
That's an unholy abomination.
This thing itself looks exactly like it is. Some kind of
What
weird
the
black
fuck
dragon
is-
spider mixture.
Yeah, it looks like a black dragon and spider had the worst child I could
And,
ever imagine.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's get this shit show on the road.
yeah, he was like,
Just
yeah,
remember,
I got
like
it.
I said, Nima and Canis, you guys do notice something shimmering right here.
I think Nima's a little distracted. I was like, oh, I could fight this thing. It's not too bad. Looks like.
Let me pull up initiative. Let me clear initiative.
Nah.
Let's go ahead and roll for it.
Everyone gets Nima, you get a +4.
To initiative?
Yep.
It didn't apply, but technically that make it a 26.
Uh,
I love the bubble warning.
Welcome to my bubble.
I'm just gonna do a thing, but yeah, you saw the roll in the chat.
There's
I don't know why I did.
appropriately the Yaklaw goes last. You said you're a 26?
Technically, because yeah, you saw the 22 initiative roll, and then plus how much from Canis?
4.
26.
Everyone's
4?
initiative look right? I'm just gonna organize it.
Yeah. 26.
yeah.
That is some boss level initiative right there. Okay. Immediately. Okay. I can. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I don't know what. I'm pretty sure I just consider that like an actual dragon fight with some weird mechanics and cool. We got this. We got this.
Alright, I'm gonna organize the fight.
We're fine. I'll live.
Yeah, you guys technically go first, so this all makes sense. Yeah. So go ahead and do what you want to do to this thing that's not shaken by you guys.
Oh, I don't expect it to be shaken.
So, do we not get advantage on the attack?
Just move to where you would get advantage, and you got advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're both getting a flanking bonus.
Yes.
So we need to deal with this thing quick.
23.
23 will hit with a 23.
Or 14 slashing.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna do my bit.
Give it a divine smite too.
Go for it. I would
We're ready.
definitely recommend doing what you can here.
Yeah. D8. Additional 5 radiant.
Oh, well, there's a minute.
Alright, so you did 9
Oh, it's a fiend, right? It gets an extra D8.
Correct?
So it gets extra 11 radiant damage.
So 25 total. That's your first attack, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. 17.
That will hit.
Alright. Or 12 slashing.
Okay.
Good work, Nima. We hit him, and then I see the spider.
Yeah. And you just hear this thing like just freak in your face. Nima, go ahead.
Alright, I'm doing 2 primary attacks and then we'll figure it out from there. Silver comes out. Is this sending over?
There it goes.
25 to hit.
You're good.
Second
You're looking
attack.
for 15 here.
Yeah, both hit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just do some damage real quick. 12, 13. That's 25 magical slashing.
25 magical.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, correct. I'm just thinking devils. They usually have
Yep.
magical resistance, not magical physical resistance.
You let me worry about that.
Sorry, my brain is just autopiloting. Too much Baldur's Gate.
I think at some point your fists become magical. Not
They
sure.
do. They already are, including
Okay.
like Kensei weapons,
Okay.
which is nice. I'm not sure if silver's inherently magical because it's my Kensei. Then I'm gonna hit it with a flurry of blows. Do I want to? Or actually, I'm gonna actually use my bonus action to take a key point to dodge.
Can I have reaction here?
Depends on what it is, but yeah.
I was gonna call out to Nima to move towards Canis.
You can do that at the end of your attack.
Yep. Just gonna slide around here.
Anything else?
No, I'm taking the dodge action, so.
Okay. Alright. Perfectly timed to surprise you guys.
Natural parry.
Kararak jumps into the action. What do we do here? We're going to just unleash. So she's gonna rear her head back. You guys are gonna see just
It's a woman.
You guys are just gonna see green and spiders just kind of like plume from her mouth as she just unleashes a 30-foot cone on you guys.
I hear breath weapon. Ah,
Spiderling breath.
oh my
I need you
God.
guys to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who's you?
You two.
Just us two?
Yeah. You
Alright,
get,
that's cool.
you get a +4, Nima.
I have +4 and advantage.
This hurts. Holy shit.
I just have dodge works, right?
Mm.
I just want to double check. Dodge is advantage on dex save, right?
I believe so.
Any attack roll gets me. Yep, if I can see the attacker. So I roll this with advantage. The 21 plus the Paladin bonus.
The 21 will make it. You were looking for a 15, in which Canis, I believe, failed. It's not added there.
7 plus 4.
Okay. So as she spews this breath forward, you guys, you can't see her yet. You just see this mist of green kind of go through, and Nima just kind of backflips out of the way, but then for a moment you see like it kind of attached to Canis as you just see spiders crawling all over him. You're gonna take 17 piercing from the spiders.
Ow.
And I rolled high on the poison,
Oh.
which is 35.
Oh. Oh.
And now we play the recharge game.
Still up, Joey?
Yep. I'm kind of back,
But,
I'm back to where I was at the start.
at which point, she does not want you guys getting away. So now you guys can see her on the ceiling. Actually, she's not on the ceiling. She's gonna climb over this way, and she will then use a bonus action of stifling webs. She's gonna begin to just spread silk everywhere in a 30-foot cube. adjacent to her.
Difficult terrain?
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm wrong. It's pushing too much. I'm like, difficult terrain? Is it a stun effect? Is it a restraint?
Half of us are DMs, so we all know the play.
My brain just processing. I don't know what this, because that thing looks like official art too, so I don't know what it comes from. Is the thing.
Yeah.
It is exclusive to this campaign.
Oh, cool. So I have no idea. I was like, I've never seen this thing before. This kind of got me.
You abomination.
All right. In these webs, the area is obscured. It's difficult to. It's lightly obscured. Difficult to read.
What?
Yeah, the area is lightly obscured, meaning dim light. It puts out dim light. It is difficult terrain. Creatures that start turning the webbing must make a dexterity saving throw, or you are restrained. Beyond that, if you're restrained, you have to do strength checks to break out.
Oh, I gotta get out.
At which point, Gertrude's up, and she's just looking around very confused. What do?
Break
Jump
the
in there
webs,
and-
Gertrude.
She lets out there. She just kind of runs in there.
Get them out of there.
I'm guessing a 13 fails.
Is at the start of your turn?
Oh, sorry, my turn.
She kind of pushes you guys out of the way. Sorry, and she just explodes through this pile of bone. As she just sprints in and begins to look around. That's all she can do. So, Oordem, you are up.
So how much light is there in there? Because I snuffed out my thing per...
There is none at this
None.
point.
So I am effectively blinded, have no idea what's going on except my sound alone, so... I have to cast light.
Okay.
Can I see anything shimmering in the room? Like, just a tiny reflection of anything?
Roll a perception.
Alright. And I get advantage for that.
But Canis doesn't have dark vision. I didn't know it was pitch black in here.
But it's probably actually a flat roll, so another natural 1 on the flat roll, because that was the die that rolled up first. So probably nothing. I'm gonna good.
Yeah, you're not gonna find much with an 8. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground and cast light on it.
All right, sounds good.
And I'm gonna toss it into the room because that's all I can really do right now.
Okay.
So as far as I can toss, it's probably 30 feet. So maybe land 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll try and step up a little bit and get as far in there as I could. So probably about here.
All right. Anything else?
I'd probably then go, oh, fuck, as
Yeah,
I finally see what's going on.
You could barely make out the dozen or so eyes and the figure barely looming in the light.
I will cast Spiritual Weapon, actually. I can do that.
Okay.
I'll cast it 60 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I probably can't see that well through the web, so I'd want to do it somewhere over here as close as I can to that thing. I will let you decide how close I can get to it, if I can even see it.
It's lightly obscured, so there's fine.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. If I get right next to it, would I be able to reach it?
If you have the range.
Yeah, I got the range. So,
Well,
put that there.
lightly obscured doesn't mean blind.
That's fair. I got light in there, and I got Knave's eye patch, so I will then go ahead and attack it. I will punch the thing with the fist. That's a good roll. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
I'll take that damage. 12 bludgeoning, or force damage, excuse me. It's a spiritual weapon. Is it? Force?
Yes.
Yes. I've not cast this a lot.
All right.
Okay.
And
That'll be my turn. That'll be my turn.
Garret.
Canis,
Mhm.
how hurt are you?
I have 18 hit points.
Shit. Okay.
I was hit by
Change it.
spiders not once but twice today.
Okay. Garrett's gonna fly up. Well, actually, maybe that's not a good.
There's a 30-foot cube, so that those webs are also to the ceiling.
Okay, and you said it's obstructive, so I can't see through it?
It's lightly obscured, which means it will put out light.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I can't cone of cold without hurting these guys, and unsure of what to do. But I guess to try and take it out of the fight, I am going to need the big mama. I'm gonna need her to make a end save.
Okay. She is... Even with advantage, she rolls a 13.
Okay, so she will take full damage as I'm hitting her with a psychic lance. She's going to be incapacitated next round.
Yep.
And let me roll my damage. Alright. It's 12, 16, 25, 27 psychic damage. And my shadow spawn will move closer. They're right there, and it'll take the hide action. And Nima.
You know what's up?
Okay, I'm going to try to throw you out of the webbing. So I'm gonna use my telekinesis to basically shove you 5 feet.
Okay, that's not worth much. Okay, I was just because I'm like, I can probably save the restraint. Just if I get caught, I'm not getting out.
Yeah.
But if it's not a cost worthy, then yeah, I'm okay with doing that.
Okay, yeah. So I will bonus action, and I will shove Nima like out of the webbing.
That would be
5 feet to right?
opposed, I believe.
Against my strength.
No, it would be
Can he
there.
choose to fail it?
No. You are pushing them, so you have to roll against the strength of the webs.
Okay. Okay, sure.
That makes sense.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Action economy wise, you are saving Nima the action next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With your bonus action.
I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, because I know that originally it's a DC save for them.
Yes, but because they choose to fail, it's down to the strength of your push.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Proficiency is okay. It'll be a 14.
No.
Typically, I would say it fails, but because Nima would probably help you, we'll say that I'll add +2 to it. I'm not giving you advantage on it.
Okay.
So Nima just barely gets pushed out.
All right. And as far as that goes, I'm going to kind of like hug this wall,
You bet.
I'm not even gonna risk.
and that'll be my turn.
The dragon is incapacitated, Nima. It cannot take actions. Vera, you're up.
Okay.
No.
Wizard stuff is so cool.
I'm gonna take my 20 whole feet of movement, which is new and interesting.
20.
Apparently, I only have 20 feet of walking speed.
Interesting.
Oh,
Are you,
I don't know why.
are you over encumbered?
Nope. I'm unencumbered.
Full plate doesn't do that to you.
Unless it's considering my backpack, but
Okay, let's go 30. It's fine. I don't think I can't think of anything that would bump you down to
no, very bizarre. And okay, so
I know why.
Hmm.
I think. Are you wearing heavy armor?
no.
Okay.
Like chainmail.
Chainmail is heavy.
Yeah, you only have 12 strength.
You're
You need
correct.
a 13. We'll fix it after. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
We'll chip some parts off of it until it's good enough.
Yeah.
Technically, gameplay-wise, you're not even supposed to be able to wear it, but it's okay, I guess.
So it was because I had it, but there was a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know that this is whatever.
You can see through it.
I can see through it.
It just
though.
It just stops light. That's what it's saying.
Okay, cool. Cool.
If
Yeah.
you try to see through it, it's disadvantage. But because the thing's huge size, you're fine. So do what you gotta do.
Okay, I was just gonna Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
I don't know if I want to do the creepy goo thing or the dragon spider though.
Up to you.
Creepy goo thing is up next, so if you have a chance of killing it.
Yeah, I'll do the
super
creepy
helpful.
goo thing. I'll try that. So that's gonna be a 25.
Second one, dude. This is twice, remember?
Oh yeah. So 25 for the first one,
That'll hit.
and a 26 for the second one.
Okay, roll your damage. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. So it's gonna be 6 and 10.
Oh, nice. 16 force
16.
damage.
16. I'm a grandmother. Divine. It's that kid, the I smell like beef kid.
I don't know memes.
What else can I do?
Bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm looking. What's that? That's a melee attack. Ooh. I could curse something. Oh, within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm back. Sorry.
Damn. Okay. You know what?
16 total.
16 total damage.
Okay.
And I think that will be all for me. I really wish that fucking Eldritch Blast could be considered a second, like, thing.
What do you mean?
Never mind. I'm talking out my ass.
It being 2 attacks in and of itself
Yes.
is very strong.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can split them, which is nice.
Yes.
That thing is up. It needs to make a save, so it's not tangled, but it's not going to, as you see this thing kind of shift and become a mist.
Oh.
That's good.
Everything just keeps getting worse.
As it becomes a mist, it's going to move through the. It doesn't know it's incapacitated, but it's going to try and stop the big lady. So it's going to go right for. You see it go right for Gertrude's nose.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no!
That said, Nima, you're up.
Hola! Cece, the thing is
Incapacitated. I forgot to note that.
I am going to. Can I get behind it? Like
You
just
want
going through its space?
Yeah, if you want to.
Just to try and.
It's on the wall, actually. Sorry, so you're technically still under it.
I'm surprised it didn't legendary save my incapacity.
It would if it could.
Yeah, might not have it.
It's the boss.
But also, shut your fucking mouth, Kasey.
You should shut the fuck
Well,
up.
knowing Phil, he would have did it anyway, because he would have
Yeah.
voted.
No, I know.
So you should just shut your mouth. All right. Do I trust this thing's con save? Yeah.
It's a spider,
I'm not gonna.
or it's part dragon, so
I was like,
I
still
mean, you
still
fucking try.
I mean, there is the Hail Mary nat 1, but every one I spend on trying to slay check, I could just flurry of blows.
I still say, do what you would do, but I'm just saying.
I'm thinking. I am doing thought. And my thought currently is I'm going to put on, just to start stacking this right now, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark from my feet. Fey touched, fun fact. So Hunter's Mark on it, concentrating on that. And now I'm gonna do my action attack. Let's go.
Alright, Canis, I'm gonna need you to move, buddy.
Canis is okay. Now it's on the wall, right? So I'm just gonna do straight rolls.
Like outside of the. Okay, yeah.
19
Hits.
and
It's still able to defend itself, it just can't take actions. 15 will miss.
as I thought. I was like 15. I don't trust 15. 15. That's gonna be 1. That's 8. 8. Plus my d6 damage. So 10 damage this turn. Yeah, well, we're cooking. Next time. next time. So little setup.
Okay, anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay, just remember that I pointed out there's something in the webs.
I actually was going to try to
That's
act on that.
said, Canis, you're up.
Okay. Definitely caught that glint. Well, first I'll do a save.
You are starting in the webs.
Yep.
So, first time creature starts in the webs must make a DC 15 Dex save. Good.
There you go.
So it's difficult terrain for a square. So technically it's 10, and then anything past it. But anything the webs on the map. Just so we're all clear. Anything the webs on the map is also difficult terrain.
Gotcha.
So Nima, you're technically in difficult terrain.
Oh no!
Well, I hear Garret say, "Get out of the way, Canis, you big idiot." So I'm gonna give two quick attacks. Maybe I should heal first. I'm pretty low.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I don't want to take another big hit like that. So I'm going to heal up.
Is it incapacitated till the end of its turn?
Until the start of your next turn.
Okay. It's not an action to do the recharge, so I'm gonna just do those on its turn. Yeah. This is pretty appropriate spider music. I like the trickling violin.
It's got just the slight amount of horror to it. Tiny tinge. Just enough.
I'd add more girth to it, but I can't because I just found it. So you healed yourself and ran, Canis?
Get out of the way, yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure you didn't attack. That's the only reason I'm asking.
Yeah, that one's a... Wait, is that a bonus action or an action? It's an action.
Healing
word.
Cure wounds. Cure
Cure
wounds
wounds.
is a action.
Yep.
So you get closer, and I'm assuming you look up at this item, and it looks like this. It's shimmering and unique. So, all right, let's roll 2d6s here.
He has 2 recharge abilities?
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay. Gertrude is up. She has to make a con save. And she does not make it. So she is poisoned. But that's not going to stop her from being a champ, and she's going to run at this spider thing.
Yeah.
And if she runs at it, she's going to swing with disadvantage.
Oh no, Gertrude, I don't want to do this to you.
She misses. Wait, did I roll twice? Yes. Yeah. As she swings and misses, you can see the dragon kind of like starting to come to. Oordem, you're up.
So first, bonus action to continue with the spiritual weapon. So take another attack with that. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Doing 10 force damage.
Alright.
And spells. Can't really do much. Don't want to use fire.
Why not?
65 because webs are flammable. I'm gonna jump over this thing, get a little closer, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a mind sliver on the thing. So it needs to make a on the big old thing. Yeah, because I don't really see the mist. Yeah, so it's gonna be the dragon.
Okay.
So it needs an DC 18 intelligence check.
But dude, Oordem, that's really good for what I'm about to do.
Oh, good, yeah.
Well, even with resistance, she rolled an 8.
Okay. I rolled a miserable 3 damage, but 3 psychic damage, and she now has basically a bane for the next saving throw. So minus 1d4 the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn, the end of my next turn.
He takes 1 damage.
Bane, you said.
It's the same as a bane, essentially. It's not technically bane, but it's just minus 1d4 to a saving throw. And
My shit rolls. I don't think it matters. Anything else?
Minus 20% on a con save. I'll take those chances.
That'll be all.
All right, Garret, you're up.
All right. I'm sorry, Gertrude, but I am going to cone of cold.
Oh wow!
This
Forget how much a white
right
this is.
here.
It's a con save, right?
Yes. So I need the whatever the fuck the thing on the bottom is, Gertrude and Dragon to make a con save.
Just waste it. Okay, cool. No, it's
This
actually
harkens back to one of the first games.
Gertrude
where...
does not make it.
Oh.
What is your DC?
80. 17.
Gertrude does not make it. The Yakulo makes it, and Kararak makes it.
Okay, so they'll still take half. What the fuck are all my d8s when I need them?
hiding.
Still playing physically Adventures League before COVID. I got enough dice that I kept together like groups of them for Fireball, for Wall of Fire, Wall of Flame, and etc.
Mhm.
So I could just grab them all and roll them once.
I also have the fireball bag still.
Yeah.
31. 41 cold damage.
Okay.
And then halved for the ones who made the save. On top of that, is the arcane recovery a bonus action?
Arcane recovery is on a short rest.
Well, it says action types. Oh, so I can only use that on a short rest.
I'm on my wizards. Sure.
Okay. All right. So after doing that, my hidden shadow spawn will go up to this thingy. I forgot what it's called, and it will try to hit it. I don't think it will, but
You got it.
hit the little tree-looking thing.
In mist form, no.
Okay.
Right.
And my shadow spawn will miss, and then bonus action, hide.
Okay.
I'm guessing it isn't really affected by its own webs, so I will have a bonus action shove this thing into the webs.
It is a mist. You cannot.
Oh, it's a mist. Okay.
Yeah, it's in mist form.
All right. Then that will be my turn.
All right, Vera, you are up.
Okay. That's very annoying that it's in mist form. How am I supposed to hit it?
Spells could probably still hit it.
That's true.
It's disadvantages on certain things. Yes, it's immune to non-magical damage.
Okay. Well, to be fair, my weapon counts.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So does mine.
Okay, then I'm going to. Fuck it. I don't know. What am I doing? I'll just blast at the mist. Is it like at least like a form, or is it literally just like vapor?
It's like a form. You could see it. You could even
Okay.
run up to it and slash it if you wanted to.
I was considering it.
It was only
She
at
can't.
Gertrude's nose height.
Yeah, but it's 25 feet. It's 30 feet away. She can only make 20.
No, I have 30 feet of movement.
No, she's got 30.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is her first time multiclassing, and I told her that she could do something because we're not doing the skip.
Oh yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool.
So like everybody else had the option to.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, if I can at least see it, then in that case, I will actually just
Go for it.
run up to it. And I'm going to, before I hit it, I'm gonna use like or no, sorry, wait, is this a bonus action? No, this is an action. So this is the green flame blade.
Correct. Yep.
So I just hit like normal. Oh no! Well,
Missed.
wait, that's well, roll to hit doesn't matter anyway. That's true. Ignore that it says Eldritch Blast. That's just still a hit.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
get 2.
no,
so I
you'd
can
have a
try.
higher strength, but you'd still miss it.
Yeah, I'd still miss it anyway. I will try it again. It's because I was looking at the spell screen. Oh my god! What the fuck? I was looking at the spell screen. That's why. So I hit
Yeah.
that for hit DC.
So you swing it. It doesn't look like you're ineffective. It looks like it's actively dodging you.
Okay, well, annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically, it's a creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I'm cursing it.
Okay.
Explains curse.
Usually do that first.
Yeah, well, I didn't think of it until.
It's fine.
No, actually, you know what? I'll say that for my next turn. Ignore
I was
me.
gonna say.
Yeah, I'll save it for my
which-
next turn because that makes more sense to do it first. With what it is.
Okay, so it's going to go. If you're done, right?
Yeah, I'm done.
It's gonna go, and it's going to begin to fly this way. You could get an AOO if you wanted.
Yes, please.
Your shadow spawn can too, Kasey.
Okay.
Jess.
Ah,
Jess.
17.
Oh, sorry.
17.
oh
on
my.
it.
Oh! No, I don't hit it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Wow.
Jess, is your Moon Touch longsword your packed weapon?
It is at the moment, yes.
Did you
Okay.
say it'll hit, Phil?
It'll hit you.
You should alter it and check the packed weapon.
I know what it is, so it's fine. I need to change things around eventually anyway.
Yeah,
so
we
there's no
gotta
point.
fix her character sheet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 10 cold damage.
Well, then it will use your charisma instead of your strength when you attack with it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
For now, it's fine.
yeah,
I'm
Hey,
also on my end. I'm also looking at your bonuses and
Yeah.
accounting it accordingly. So
okay. Just make sure.
how much, Casey?
10 cold damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I just saw that, Mark. There's a.
Yeah.
It's not packed.
Simple.
Wait, I'm confused though because if I hit packed weapon, it doesn't change, but if I hit hex weapon, then it changes.
Yeah, it's both.
That's just yeah.
We'll worry about it later. I'm doing.
I'll
it
explain
on
that
my
later.
end. Nima, I need you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Eat me. Nah.
There you go.
You can feel whispers coming from this thing's direction, but you shake them off.
What did it try to cast something I think I know it as?
I don't know. That said, it is your
That would have been
turn.
bad. I remember using that monster. I think I know what spell it has in the back pocket. For no reason other than I hate you. You won't say it, but I remember. Yeah, just gonna full send it. I got it. You're fine. You got it. If you get the gem, if it's a port, you got this. Christ. 19 to hit.
Yes.
All right, second attack.
Does he get flanking?
At this
No.
point, with Gertrude, yeah.
Oh, sweet. Then
Yeah.
I'll just hit that possible 13 for the other one. I'll just roll now. So my first attack was advantage 1924. Second attack, natural 20.
Yeah.
Just so I can do all the damage at once, I'm going to spend a key point flurry of blows. For 23 and 16. I don't think 16's a miss.
Will miss you.
Yep, that's like that. I'll calculate this for you on one jumble. Oh, I rolled a 1 on that. It's disappointing. Then another D6 for Hunter's Mark.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of rolls.
Yeah, it's almost like Nima has a whole army of zombies.
I'm also gonna spend an extra key point to do another Death Strike for another D6. Prep. So that's gonna be 40 points of damage.
Okay.
A mixture of magical slashing and magical bludgeoning. But just a flurry of attacks. Swing, swing, crack, punch, punch, another strike down.
Yeah, just all kinds of Ichor and chitinous armors flying all over the place. Canis, you are up.
Fuck my shit up, fam.
Do we know what the Rod of Seven Parts looks like?
No, you do not.
They wouldn't have shown us a picture or anything.
No, there's no. This is exactly what it looks like from Mordenkainen.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It's
just
an ancient item from the era of the primals. I'm pretty sure there's no picture of it.
Would this shard look primal to you?
It looks like a shard.
Yeah.
It looks like something that
Actually, I think it might be green.
a spider dragon would probably protect. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I was just
God,
wondering
it's a
if we
spider dragon egg.
knew. Keep my distance. I'm gonna
Oh, it's
cast.
dangerous.
Cast Moonbeam. So from the ceiling, the dragon head appears from. Next appears and lets out a.
Are you doing it on the?
The
shard?
Well, I don't know if I want to destroy it or. Because
The webs around the shard.
I was gonna do it on the dragon.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Moonbeam on the dragon.
Oh, Moonbeam. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to.
Okay. It's a save on its turn, right?
Let's see here. 5-foot radius. When the creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn.
Or starts its turn there.
Yeah.
Which is he's up next. She's up next anyway.
Yeah.
So not much time lost.
It's a save, right?
Yep, it's a con save 16.
Okay. Are you doing anything else other than the moonbeam?
Let's go take a look at the shard. Even get any glimpse of what it could be.
It's pretty well wrapped in web. But it's safe to say it's something you've never seen before.
Okay.
And with double fives, the recharges are back.
Gotta
On
find silvery bars.
her turn,
We'll go ahead and make a con saving throw first.
yep. It's a spell, right? Yeah. 20.
20? Okay. I'll take half of that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, roll 9.
Okay. Last ditch effort on Kararak's part. She's gonna spin around this way into the webs. She's going to look. She's gonna take an arrow from Gertrude. She'll hit.
Hopefully Gertrude has Sentinel.
She hits for 20.
Ooh.
She slams this thing. You could hear it crack the armor of Kararak, and you can just see Kararak's like just insides are starting to fall out. But Kararak's not gonna go down without a fight, and she's got her sights set on Nima here.
Oh, thank goodness.
She's gonna multi-attack Nima. $20?
To hit?
Yes.
Miss.
What's your AC right now?
AC is 21 because I use my Kensei weapon on my melee attack. I get agile parry. So from 19 plus 2 to 21.
Okay.
Because I have +5 from my dex, +4 from wisdom.
$27 on the second claw.
That'll do it. that'll hit.
The last thing will be a boy.
27.
25.
Also do it.
Okay.
I was like, aha, 21 high AC. Not 25. That's what I get for opening my mouth.
Between a bite and a claw, you will take a total of
23?
24
Damn it.
and 19.
Oh. 24 and then 19.
Mm-hmm.
I am unconscious.
At which point you are immediately beginning to get wrapped up in web.
He is I was like 24 damage. I can deal with that, and 19. Oh, that would yeah. I felt real confident at 50
It lets out another roar in defiance.
You weren't supposed to do 40 back. You weren't supposed to do 40 back.
At which point, Gertrude is up.
Gertrude, honey, please. I can't lose another character.
She's gonna try swinging, I guess. She's gonna jump and try swinging at her.
It does enter the moonbeam.
You could turn it off, Joey.
Nope, it's fine. Gertrude's a fucking tank, guys.
Yeah.
She's got almost as much health as Garret.
Okay, that makes me feel better.
It's probably one of the few companions you don't have to worry about.
You know who doesn't have that kind of HP?
Roll the damage. Joey.
I think you just said BRB, so it's probably 2d10.
I'll just use the old one.
Yeah.
9 damage on her.
Yep, that's fair enough.
She saved it. And she's gonna swing, and I believe she missed the first one. And missed the second one. So as it swings into the wall, you guys can hear this loud, almost like hollow tree banging off rocks, like oh. She's like trying to smack it, Garret. At which point, Oordem, you're up.
So seeing Nima go down for I think the upteenth time. Let's get my attack out of the way first. I'll move this 20 feet.
It's supposed to be a dodge thing. Ain't dodging.
5, 10. Yes, I can do that.
Yeah, well, with no HP, you're not going to take much.
You don't understand too. I've been rolling like 2s and 3s on my HP. It's been a nightmare.
26 to hit for another nice 12 force damage.
I know, but I commit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead at a distance cast Cure Wounds. Oh no, Cure Wounds is 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, you were just out of reach.
Yeah. Sucks.
All right, then I will do what I was going to do initially. I cannot reach you this turn. Sorry.
That's I don't blame you. I didn't.
Yep.
Shit.
I'm going to twin guiding bolt.
Woo! Okay, do that. That's great.
Yeah, one on each of these things. So first one on the ooze monster that's missed. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
And then one on the other one, which is another dirty 20 on
Neat.
onto the spider.
That will also hit.
Okay, so the first damage going after ooze guy.
What level?
That
is disappointing.
Yeah, but that's just on the ooze guy. So 8 on the radiant on the ooze guy, and then on the spider, it's a little better. 14.
14.
Okay.
But they
Advantage on the next person who hits him.
yeah.
Or advantage
each
for
of
the
them.
next person.
Yep, on each of them. And that will be my turn, I believe. We'll mark down a sorcery point.
Okay.
Can I just sorry, can I just give a little context too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I've been committing to my HP rolls, which have been terrible. If I went fixed HP right now, I would have 11 more.
Still,
66 is my fix.
That's still 11 more.
I know, but I'm like, nah, I commit to the HP rolls. I just
Hey.
gotta roll better.
Appreciate the commitment.
At which point, are you done, Oordem?
Yes.
Okay. Coming through the darkness and the webs, we're going to say there are Let me see here. There are 3 arrows coming in your guys' direction. From this way. You guys are making a lot of noise, and you didn't clear out much of this place.
Yep.
No, I really should have. I really did not. My brain did not process big room boss fight. Thinking about it now.
Canis, as you're looking
That was
up
on
and
me.
kind of slightly reaching for this crystal, an arrow whizzes like right by your cheek, cutting it. You don't take any damage from it, but you can see now in the distance dark here. You can see this woman flying with red wings as she's launching arrows. 2 arrows head for the Cyclops. 19 and 20 will both hit. As they sink deep into Gertrude's chest, she kind of like takes a knee with the pain.
Oh, she took an arrow to the knee.
They like both hit her like real close to the heart.
Fuck. Really?
Garret,
Yes.
you're up. Also, this is what the woman looks like.
That's not a woman. That's a devil with some pretty good martial. I'm sorry.
Well, you're up, Garret.
A CR8, I think.
I want to set this place on fire.
Please. Wait, no, I'm in here. Don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to.
Look, if you can get me up, I can bonus action Misty step back out. I know, but that's a general note. If anyone gave me with 1 HP, I can bonus action out.
So, what I will do is, God fucking damn it.
Yeah, this ain't nothing.
I will. There's only 2 things I could do here, really. Oh, 3, but one of them involves setting the place on fire, which isn't good.
It'll also only spread at 5. It'll spread out from where you set the fire at 5 feet per turn.
Yeah, because I was gonna shoot some scorching rays at the dragon.
Do what you want to do, dude.
Nima will die.
Beep boop, beep boop.
Remember, magical fire won't catch things on fire unless it says it will.
Unless it specifies, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that actual?
Yeah.
It has to specify in the spell.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
Scorching Ray doesn't specify that.
Then it
Correct.
won't catch things on fire.
Okay, so I will Scorching Ray
That's why it works like underwater too, because it's not actually fire.
the big boss.
Alright.
Alright, we got
You have advantage on the first one.
the first missile.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I don't think he's been hit yet.
Oh, I rolled the exact same thing for that, so that's cool. I have a 13, an 18, and a 22.
The 18 and the 22 will hit.
Okay. So, in terms of damage, I will deal 9 fire damage.
9
Yes.
total?
Yes.
Okay. As they ping into her, they just kind of like rip off her carapace, but she's still. She looks very weak, but she's still hanging on. Anything else?
Yes. I will. It's too far. So. Alright. My Shadow Spawn will step in, and
Ooh.
he will attack at this thing.
Okay.
So, that will be a... Da-da-da-da-da. 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. And then 12 cold damage.
Okay. You begin to see this thing kind of crystallize for a moment in its misty form. Anything else?
It will step out. Can it do that?
Yeah, it can.
Alright, and bonus action hide.
Roll the hide too. Don't forget to do that.
How does that work?
Stealth.
Yeah, it's just stealth. You could bonus action. You could roll to hide with the bonus action hide.
Okay. Yeah, because it says while in dim light or darkness, the spirit takes the hide action as a bonus action.
You just gotta roll stealth.
Okay.
Just means it has to be actively looked for when someone's going to attack it.
So that'll be a 14.
Okay. Vera, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna. How far away am I from this thing? Oh, lots of room. Okay. And this shouldn't hurt anybody. Yeah, no, doesn't look like it. I'm gonna use chromatic orb on the spider dragon. Cause why not?
Okay.
Fuck it, you know?
Fuck it.
You bought that
Fuck it.
diamond, you might as well use it.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with. I can't heal you, bro.
Oh no, that's
I'm
good.
a
That's good.
warlock. What do you want from me?
That didn't stop. That wouldn't stop Yumu from healing me.
I don't know who that is. I'm going to
Yuma?
choose fire
forget
damage,
my
I guess.
So you actually don't choose, I don't think. You have to roll.
You can choose
Like, you do choose?
whatever. I'm just saying what it's gonna be if I land the hit. That's all. No, look, you choose blah damage and then make the ranged spell attack against the target. So
Okay.
you have to choose the type of damage first.
Might be thinking of another spell. Sorry.
Anyway,
Chaos
it's probably
Bolt.
not gonna hit. So it
Yes,
don't
Chaos
matter.
Bolt. Sorry.
Yes, that looks correct to me. 21. Cool. So that's gonna be. Why is? Oh, there we go. Okay. Not bad. 18 fire
Ooh.
damage.
Good.
Damn it. That could have been so much more if I rolled. Oh, I rolled 2 max. That's cool. Okay. And I don't really know if I want to get closer to this thing necessarily.
I mean, you saw what it did to Nima.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I think I'm just gonna stay right about where I'm at.
As you hit this thing with your chromatic orb, it spins there. And as it spins there, it's almost like a fire blade that kind of digs into it.
Mhm.
And you can just see it letting out. Like, this thing will not give up, but it's still there. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay. The yokel's up, and it's going to spring from the webs here and manifest itself. Try to stop you from killing its queen.
Gross.
It's going to swing at one at you and one at Oordem, because these things hurt. 12 on you.
Nope.
And it's going to 18 Oordem.
18 will hit.
Okay.
Actually, I will shield that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shield.
Okay. So
Totally missed.
there's swings, you can definitely see it's at the end of its tentacles, almost like a barb, as it lashes out a little bit of poison at the end of the attack. You got lucky, kid. You got lucky. Nima, go ahead and roll save.
Nat 20, nat 20.
up
Take it.
1. Not on your feet, but you're.
Progress.
Yep. So it's kind of cocooned. You guys can see Nima still just kind of like limp. Which point, Canis, you're up.
Right.
What do you do?
As the arrow grazes my cheek, I'm going to command the dragon to move Moonbeam all the way to her. 60 feet should be enough.
Oh, nice.
That's an
Is
action.
that a bonus action?
Unfortunately, it's just an action.
Okay.
Well, it is an action. I thought it was a bonus action. It's not.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move out of the way.
As you get closer to these doors, inside you can hear large, like, hissing and scratching at this door.
Okay.
At which point, the dragon spider is up. And she is not stupid, so she's going to withdraw. Not withdraw, but disengage.
Just disengage.
She doesn't want to abandon the... Maybe she won't. I actually think that she'll run the risk, and she's going to go for the shard first.
Uh-oh.
So she's going to reach for the... She's going to grab the shard,
She could do that?
risking the... It's in her webs! She will get hit by Gertrude, though. Gertrude takes a leg as she runs, and as the dragon kind of like slides down the wall a bit, she'll grab the shard and head this way with it. I think she's got 50 movement speed. That's right. She's just barely into the dark here. Gertrude is up. And Gertrude's gonna grab little Nima. And she's gonna look around real confused. Like, what do?
Help him.
Mouth to mouth.
She just shakes Nima. Wake up!
Snaps your neck.
That's about the best she can do for helping him, so...
Bring him closer.
There you go.
There you go.
There's about where she goes.
Little blue boy not moving anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oordem, you are up.
Alright.
Oh, by the way, I moved the shard. She has got it.
Yeah.
Moment.
So do you have, what was the... Is there a bonus action house rule you do for
Potion.
potions?
One potion per combat can be a bonus action.
I will step over here. Give Nima a potion as a bonus action. I have a healing. I have a single healing potion.
Roll it.
Roll. Looking for it. Where is it? Potion healing. 2d4 plus 2. 7.
Nima, you are conscious but still restrained, so you gotta cut those webs off you.
And then because the moonbeam actually has dim light, I can probably see that far, and I am going to, in that general area, do a bit of a Hail Mary, and 120 feet, sickening radiance.
What does that do? Where
So this is a fun one. This is a dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. I want to try and get both her, the flying lady, and the spider. When a creature moves into the Light spreads around corners and lasts until the spell ends. Creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there. That creature must succeed on a con save or take 4d10 damage. Radiant damage. Suffer 1 level of exhaustion and emit dim light.
So more or less, if they're in it,
Yes.
they have to make a save and take damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to... I'll draw a circle. Here's shapes. 30 foot. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm not putting it here, I'm just drawing the circle. That's roughly what it is. And just smack it as far up there as I can to try and cover both of them.
So you guys see this green light begin to emanate, and it's almost like this green flashbang, and as that happens, you can just hear again in the dark, just a very pained. Before you guys see this very large puddle of scorched blood kind of pour forth from the darkness up there. But you also see her take quite a bit of it.
Yep. And that's all I can really do. I'm going to step one bit back from the web. Or, you know what? I will give...
Did you roll your damage?
What's that? No. It happens on their turn, but I'll roll damage now. 4d10. 2 10s in there, so 28 radiant damage. And if they fail, 1 level exhaustion.
They both failed. Well, she failed for now.
Yeah.
She's going to fly this direction, away from that pain in the ass light.
He has to do a save first.
She did. That was a thing she did. Yeah. Just did on my turn.
Well, she'd do it for the fire, too. Which
right. Sorry.
So we're good there. So,
we'll take
Garret,
6.
You are up.
Okay.
So
that's a 6 radiance halved for her for saving.
Mm-hmm.
But here's a question, because she might see the type. Is she a shape changer?
The Arrhenius?
The devil lady.
She is not, no.
Okay.
Okay, question. Because my Shadow Spawn has dark vision. Does it see it? Like, the fucking spider dragon?
It does, yeah.
Can you reveal some of that map?
Yeah. Well, it is that whole area is also lit up with dim light because of the area of effect spell.
Oh, true.
Oh, she's dead.
Yeah.
There's an next to her.
As the light does reveal it, you can very much see that the excess of blood was her death cry.
Okay. Wait, where's the fucking devil lady?
She flew off.
Oh, okay.
So for now, we'll stay in turn order, but combat is essentially over. You guys could hear this. Guys can hear this place getting rowdier and rowdier.
All right.
It's okay.
Don't step into the green light if you can avoid it.
I'm flying and I'm basically dashing. You said don't step into the green light.
You will get hit by that. I can drop it if you need.
If you don't mind.
All right. I will drop it on Garrett's command.
Okay.
So, looking as if the coast might be clear.
There is a door here that is now open.
Okay. What Garret will do... Fuck. I don't want to fully tap myself out, but... Okay, you know what? We're not in turn order still, right?
You are
We
in
are,
turn
we
order
are,
for
we
the
are.
sake of what you guys want to do here.
Okay. So she dropped the shard, right?
The shard is in the corpse, essentially was in the corpse, in the mouth of the dragon spider. It is now dropped and like laying amongst the ichor and grossness that is the remains of this dragon spider.
Alright, I'm gonna telekinesis shut the fucking door.
Yeah.
All right, simple. So door closes. You're not sure if it locks or what is closed.
Okay, yeah. And I can't really do much because that's my action and my bonus action because I dashed. So I will hold off for now.
Or we're out of combat.
No, we're still in turn order,
We're
Joey.
still in turn order because some things are happening here.
Okay.
Vera, this thing's still near you and it's kind of like freaked out, but it's still ready to attack.
Well, if it looks like it's still ready to attack, then
Yep.
Oh, that's right. We
I
had this thing
will-
down here. Sorry.
You're essentially a +8, I think, with
yes,
your weapon.
yes, that may. I had to select the hex weapon option, not the pact weapon option. For some reason, I don't fucking know. Whatever, I don't care. I'm gonna try and hit it.
I'll explain it after, but not right now.
I don't care enough. 18.
That will hit.
Hell yeah, it will, brother.
Advantage.
Yep.
Might get that nat 20.
Well,
It'll be more than enough as Vera looks towards the others, turns back to see this thing, and just quickly dispatches it with a slice, just bisecting it. Because it only had 8 health left.
foul creature.
You guys,
You see that looking right at me?
Nima, you look. Nima, you come to consciousness wrapped up, and Gertrude's kind of like holding you in one arm like a baby with one arm.
I kind of grab her arm like, thank you.
And in the other arm, she's trying to like pull the arrows out of her chest. She's like upset about them.
Did we win?
I wouldn't say just yet.
We pissed everyone off.
I think I pissed myself.
Chisness. Yeah, you did. Canis, you're up.
Difficult terrain. Just gonna dash out of. What do you guys want me to go towards the shard or regroup with you guys?
I was gonna go grab it.
Okay.
Regroup because we have a flyer with telekinesis. Just
Okay. Oh. Should get before over here. What's your spell slot?
not into the webs. Not into the webs.
Oh, I don't want to go into the butt juice. Okay. How much? What's your spell slots looking like, Oordem?
Halvesies, but the lower halvesies are kind of taken up, so still got plenty.
Because I need to heal. Self a second level heal. Last one. That'll be my turn. And 14 health. Alright, that's it.
Okay. Gertrude will easily just rip the webs from Nima and just sit them down gently. And she's gonna sit and just pull the arrows out. Finally.
I get it.
They still hurt.
Girl, everything hurts.
Oordem, you are your action, and then that's pretty much at Nima's turn. We should be okay out of combat.
I'm gonna go over here and then pick up that rock that's glowing.
Mm-hmm.
just so I don't have to drop that. Actually, that probably dropped with the radiance because of the
Speaking of, when
'cause
your
the-
whip is conjured, your whip does the same thing that your light does. You
Okay.
can focus on it.
Excellent, cool. And yeah,
Both
actually,
on
light's
fire,
not
so it might as
light's
well.
not concentration either. So, but I'll still pick that up for now. Just
So
not
you'll
leave
have
it
two
around.
sources once moving forward.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And then, yeah, I'll give a twin. If I twin, I'm using up my slots.
Don't.
Gertrude, how are you feeling?
She pulls the arrow. She gives a big thumbs up.
All right. Well, I'll get you if you need some more, but I'm gonna give this to baby Nima here. Good job,
Baby
Um,
need. Baby need.
baby need. I'll go ahead and give you a third level cure wounds.
Please. That claw went right into my lower ribcage.
So Garret will get to the shard.
Well, don't keep in mind that these webs are also difficult terrain, flying or otherwise, because they're in the air.
I'm gonna re-roll that 14. I'll use one sorcery point to re-roll the 14. Really don't want to use a 3 point, but I want to re-roll that. Where is it?
You're about here.
All right, we're in burn order, correct?
Yeah, it's still your turn, but this is if you move through the webs with your, is it 60-foot flying or no?
Much better.
No,
20.
it's 30.
A double move puts you here.
Okay. What if I just fucking moonwalk? Fuck it, whatever it's called, Misty Step,
Oh, then you'll
Walk.
and I will Misty Step and fly over, grab the crystal.
As you grab the crystal, you die. No, I'm just kidding.
Howard.
Sweet release.
My spawn will make it to the door, set dashes, and then we'll.
As you make it to the crystal, there is a pause as you look to everyone, and you can only hear yourself. Everyone else is frozen in time to you as you grab this thing. You could feel almost like a immense surge of energy as you grab it, and as you grab this crystal, you hear that familiar sound.
Is it the coins?
And as you hear that, just stepping almost as if like directly from the wall, there's this figure clad in a black robe, human with darker skin, and on both eyes are coins. And the figure turns to look to you.
Do you have an image of the?
I do not.
Okay.
Actually, I do. Hold on.
You say the familiar sound. Was this something you heard before?
Yes.
Right.
This is what you see.
That's sick as fuck.
As he turns to you, he just asks.
Haha.
All he asks is it like an echoed, deeper voice? Do you have what it takes?
I'm unsure of what are you asking for, but I believe I do. Garret will kind of like, after saying that, he'll kind of like stiffen his shoulder and stand upright instead of like having a little hunch.
Your actions carry a weight greater than you realize.
For the good or the bad?
Lean too far one way, and it will cause destruction. Too far the other, and it will cause death to run rampant.
So what do you suggest I do then, Mr. Are you death itself?
He just looks to you, and he says, "Balance." And as he says that you think there's like this flash of like a wind, kind of makes you blink for a moment, and the coins for eyes that you were looking at then just fall to the ground, and people come back. Everybody comes back to everyone else. You didn't notice this, but Garret, you did.
Garret will look to the door and back to the dragon, and then he'll look back to the coins on the ground. Are they still there?
His are, yeah.
He's gonna take them.
So holding the rod piece in one hand, you reach down for the coins. From there, you're pretty much everyone's out of turn order. Just you guys do know that there's something behind these doors, and you could hear more coming from these doors here as well.
Okay. Like they're actively coming.
You can hear something happening. Yes.
Okay.
A minute will probably go by before anything significant happens, so I'll get rid of the
after about a minute
weapon.
Garret will take the crystal and
these begin to dissipate, the webs.
All of them?
Not all of them, just the ones that were cast from the spider dragon itself.
As Garret gets away from like the main webbing in the middle, he will shoot a firebolt at them and then look to everyone and say, "We need to get out of here."
Yes.
The only exit that you guys know of is the portal that was open before coming in here, was still open when you guys...
Is that part of the rod?
I think it might be.
Well, either way.
I call this a mission success.
Let's not explore any deeper.
Vera, you yourself, as you guys are all tending to each other, you can just hear the faint whispers of what sounds like a woman. And at the very end, you hear a shriek of pain, familiar burst sound, and then at the very end of the whispers is Vera.
Is there like a direction it's coming from that I would like?
It kind of just like
look up.
It's kind of like just over your shoulder for a moment. You can go ahead and roll a perception as you like glance over your shoulder.
Okay. 18.
You can just barely catch the glimpse of Alanis.
Oh no.
Still, Alanis doesn't look the way Vecna did.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck are you doing to her? I don't like you keep bringing her back.
You wouldn't understand.
Is this what he does? Does he just dangle it in front of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, all right, cool.
There's this odd darkness to the wall over here, Vera. You know how like you'll stare into the corners of a dark room, and it gets darker than it seems around the other room. That's there, and it's lingering. like right here.
I want to. Wow, I guess I don't. Well, I have 120 feet of dark vision, I suppose.
That's a lot of feet.
It sure is.
Your dark vision does not let you see through that.
Ooh. I'll just.
Even I'm assuming you have the Eldritch thing for it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you have the ability to see through magical darkness, and you can't see through this.
That's very interesting. I want to get a bit closer without seeming. I don't know. No, I'll just get closer. And as she walks by Oordem,
Where are you going?
I'll get to about here, not too far.
You could see in this dark, for just slight moments, it shifts and moves, and just barely. It's almost like you could make out an odd-looking version of Neverwinter, and faint images of just the event that caused you all to be not only linked together, but the death of Alanis once more.
Sorry, I'm just writing this down.
Did anybody else see anything similar to that, or even just
You guys are just seeing Vera kind of staring at a wall.
Yeah, no. Yeah. As she walked by Oordem, she would have been like, "Don't. That does not look weird to you over there."
I can't see that far away, but no.
She's the only one with supernatural dark vision that could see through dark, like magic dark. So she noticed it first, but as she points it out to others, you guys are beginning to also see this.
Step forward.
You said we see
you see a dark mass, but it also is like swirling at a point.
Okay.
It, lack of a better term, it looks almost like a portal.
I think
the only one really seeing and hearing anything is Vera, though. Anything Alanis related is Vera.
I think we need to go through it.
We found the rod part. We need to return back to Sigil.
The rod would tell us. They postulated it would tell us the next place to go. Could be it.
Yes. Yes, I think you're right. She'll kind of like look back behind where she was a little bit. And just like kind of squinting at the darkness just because of what she had seen over her shoulder. And then look back toward the
You can see glimpsing flashes of, oddly enough, what seems to be a living Alanis in pain, but also fighting. And then for a moment, you see a porcelain face peer back at you. And then the faint, just subtle, just a faint, subtle sound of
crows. That's Olu. I think we need to go. It's not just.
Yeah, we
should
should
be.
The
others
sorry,
might catch up before us. We need to get back to the portal to see if it's still being held up.
I'm gonna take the rocket I picked up with
that?
Pick the rocket picked up and throw it at the portal that we see down here.
it hits the wall and bounces back.
As Garret looks down that corridor, does he see that fucking thing?
You do indeed see a smaller deep gnome accompanied by this large thing, yes.
Fuck the gala, damn it.
Moving. Let's go.
No, the Garret like looks between that and the portal. Do they look like they're coming for a fight?
Yeah.
They're
looking for you guys. At which point, also, you hear this loud hissing, followed by like a grumbling, like rumbled purr, and these large, almost like monitor type lizards come crawling out.
We need to leave.
Okay, let's go. Gertrude, let's go.
We gotta go into the portal.
Come on, Gertrude.
What is it with this party and portals? We're all heading in.
Everyone in. Let's go.
Wait, question. So before we do this, if I like hold onto the crystal and like try to focus on it,
Nothing. The only thing it does is you could hear a faint, without identifying it, you can hear, you yourself hear that faint sound of just,
points.
yeah.
Wait, aren't these monitors getting burned by the flames?
No, the way you burn the webs away is it's slow. It's not like it's like a burning inferno, you know?
Everybody, let's go. I will, I'll grab the nearest person near me, and I will drag them with me through.
Well,
Oh yeah, Vera would have been like at it, ready to just through.
Definitely told Gertrude to follow us.
Yes. That's gonna be wonderful as we end up on the other side.
She owes us a club.
As you guys step through, it's almost like all the heat and the light is just sucked from everything from you guys. Give me one moment. As you guys pass through this portal, you quickly and rapidly almost like to begin to pick up pace, but you're still walking, and as that's going on, you're at a point where just off in the distance you're beginning to see like this dim light. Give me 1 second here. This is not working, so I have to.
The suspense.
There we go. Things are. The light begins to like pick up, and you guys are now outside of what appears to be Neverwinter. But the Neverwinter you guys know, it doesn't look familiar. You guys are very much where there was water, there's lava. Where there was a chasm, it's open. You're not sure if you're even home, but you guys are in Neverwinter, and it looks very different.
Oh.
oh god, it's London.
Flying in the air seems to be like almost like humanoid creatures with wings. On the wind is ash and soot, and it's just everything you knew about Neverwinter. This looks like it's Neverwinter. You guys recognize Castle Never, but as you guys step forward further and into the city itself, it's almost like it's entirely a slum now. And as you guys walk, you're surrounded by pale figures with red eyes and pointed ears. Some of them glance your way and give you gnarled snarl, and you can tell that their incisors are sharper than normal.
Good Lady Illustrial say about the Shadowfell deep in the Underdark?
I don't think this is if anything, it would be a fire plane version of Neverwinter. But knowing how I believe Lady Illustrial mentioned something about multiverse, this could be something along the sorts.
Some other plane or world's version of Neverwinter.
Is this Neverwinter? We lose.
All I
Premonition?
look, we can argue about that semantics later. A lot of us are wounded right now, and if we don't get somewhere safe, I don't want to risk one of those things finding my blood.
Nima.
None of this looks safe.
I don't look. We just fought a big spider dragon. I'm not okay. I don't feel okay. We're gonna stand out in the open.
Well, I imagine we weren't just standing in one spot. I figured we were
guys-
walking around. and
Yeah, you guys
talking.
are in the. You guys are essentially in the Neverwinter map, but you guys are just not really paid much mind. You're just standing there wounded and curious where the hell you guys are. You see people, living and dead, walking past you. You see very much vampires walking amongst you as well.
Any writing, signs, posters, broadsheets, anything, just to get a sense of language.
It's like Neverwinter, but it all says evil in front of it.
Evil Winter.
You guys find, oddly enough, a crier, but the crier's not so much living. It's just appears to be like an animated skeleton, and it hands out. It's hanging from its neck, and it hands out like burnt papers. And on the burnt paper, instead of like a Neverwinter Gazette, it's called it's called Evernight.
Wasn't far off. Oh boy, you. What day is it? Let's find someplace secluded and read.
Please.
Yeah.
As you guys say that, there's a woman that kind of catches you. You guys catch her eye. She looks to you guys, and you all seem very lost. She's got older complexion, gray hair, red eyes, very pale skin.
That would be quite the understatement.
You have never been to Evernight.
I thought this was Neverwinter.
It is one and the same. Welcome to the Shadowfell.
Hey, Garret looks to Canis. Well, it seems you were correct. I imagined this place to be much more black and white.
It is very dependent on where you go, but this plane itself operates in very strange manners. I am Sangora, proprietor of Sangora Sanguinaries. You're not likely interested in a cup of warm blood, but perhaps you need something else.
No.
Apparently, I like it.
Any form of shelter or inns where we won't get murdered?
I guess I could take you somewhere. It'll cost you 20 gold, but I can help you.
Insight check for creepy Shadowfell vampire blood cellar.
Roll it aside.
15.
She is as creepy as you would expect. It's very clear. Don't trust anyone here, but she's the first person to offer you help for 20 gold.
I'll keep that to myself. But I will keep watch.
Allow me to take you. Allow me to take you to the Sanguinaries. We have other people there, much like you.
Those not of the Shadowfell?
Of course. Feeders to some, but also just visitors to others. Come. She turns as she turns. It's almost like she doesn't even walk. She just glides.
Oh, she's got Dracula floating. Oh, that's great.
And pirates.
This is what she looks like here. That's not her.
Oh, she's like an old lady.
Mm-hmm.
Old lady vampire.
That's cool.
I mean, she was bit when she was like 80.
A little late, but never.
I mean, she seems happy.
So you guys follow her, or what do you do?
We don't really have much of a choice. It's either wander around or find something.
Keep your guard up.
Of course.
Gertrude is still with us, right?
She is, yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Me right here.
Yeah. Neither do we, honestly. Stick close. Watch our back, we'll watch yours. And we'll get out of here together. You did a good job saving Nima. Beating the crap out of that spider thing.
Just to humor myself, I'm gonna do a divine sense. See if I'm surrounded by undead.
Go ahead and roll a con save.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. This'll be fun. Ow.
God. 18.
You stave off a headache, but yeah, everything around you is just. It's like Ace Ventura in that room of death.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I guess so.
His pupils just dilate.
Addie!
Guys, I think these are vampires.
Yeah, what's up?
I sent you a message. I need an answer, please.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice it.
But she takes you kind of northeast, a little north of what you guys know to be Olu's Tower in actual Neverwinter, and she kind of tucks you away. And as you guys get in there, there's just like two lines of cots, maybe about 5 each on each side. Some people are sleeping. They're terrified, not sure who they are or where they are. It sounds like an asylum, and what appears to be the only there's a few people in here that are kind of like they have a plan. They're looking at things. They're ready. They're moving on. And so, as you guys come in, some people leave. Yeah. So as you guys get inside, that's all the people that are left is Sangora, a man who looks a little more like more explorer, studious, off to the edge there, kind of. It looks half elven, maybe. Yeah, a little shows a little more human than half elf, but he's standing there, and then you have other people who are just sleeping there. They look a little more like one's an orc, and another is just this very pale skinned elf with pure black eyes, and she gives you guys this look of like.
Does anybody that is not an elf look paler than normal, like they have been, I don't know, desanguated?
The orc is normally just gray.
Mm-hmm.
He's gray. The elf himself looks very much alive. The half elf, more humanoid features. He's very much living. He's kind of actually even got like this faint glow to him. But yeah, he's the only one that stands out as maybe he's very much alive. The orc's very much alive. The elf with the black eyes you're not sure. But as you come in, Sangores, please make yourself at home. Of course, you will have to spend gold to stay, but you should be safe here. She kind of led you guys through alleys and just all sorts of rickety shacks. She leads you into a deeper building.
I just want to give a note that from doing a walking around, meeting this woman, and entering the building, Nima has not left Vera's side.
Okay.
He's kind of freaking out.
Help! She's just like gently guiding, like as like not even like looking at him. You know what I mean? Like not to say that she's not paying attention, but just like being very aware of her surroundings and just like a gentle guiding hand behind, on like the small of his back.
Yeah, I rolled. It shows you. My boy's afraid.
Okay. So you guys can do what you want. Sangora kind of walks off to a room, grabs herself a glass of blood. She sits in her office, kind of deal. She seems like a very business-oriented woman. But as you guys look around, it's as you guys are standing there as awkward as she left you, and as I pretty much left you. Like, okay, now what?
Like this seems to be like a safe haven for outsiders.
You can gather as much. Maybe some people have cut a deal with Sangori. You're not sure.
Garret. Still do the mind reading thing.
Yeah, what about it?
I think it might be smart to use it on maybe not the heads of people here, but some of the other guests. See if they're in everything's on the up and up. Just a suggestion, not a demand.
Whenever I do try to detect thoughts on people, do they know I'm doing it?
They will know if they succeed.
Okay.
Actually, they should tell you if they know or not.
It's usually if they beat the thing, or if they succeed the DC.
Usually, but also sometimes it says this person's an enemy afterwards. Let me see here.
Either way, the target knows that you're probing its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature could use its action on its turn to make a contested.
I thought so, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But they'll know, yeah. But I mean, if you're hiding, who knows? Who knows if they know where it's coming from?
Gotcha.
So you guys can do that with what you will.
I think before I do anything like that, just to not put us and especially myself in jeopardy, we should
Of
probably
course.
rest. Garret kind of. I'm guessing there's a window. Well, I would say night, but Shadowfell stuff. So hours, I suppose.
Mm. I don't see anywhere else.
Sorry,
where
I
we
went
can-
pee. No, there is no
Yep.
windows. You guys are hidden.
Oh, okay.
Safe house. Oh,
Painting of a landscape. Looks like a window.
in any case, I am short on gold.
It's fine. I'll.
Just not to be on the up and up.
Of course. Nima, do you wish to come with me, or are you?
Yeah.
I want to go back to Sangora's little office, so I've like followed her in.
Mm-hmm. As you walking through, it's kind of okay. So the best way to describe this room is like it's like a larger. It's a church, so like it's a larger. It's just an old church. So it's just that large room, and then once you go up onto the dais, off to the side there are also 2 rooms, and then the stage itself. She's to the left, but as you walk up the stage, and as you look like both directions to find Sangora, just kind of looming in the shadow of the far right side, very very eerily. Give me 1 second. Just very very just ever so slightly you can make out her outline. Best way to only you see this, so I'll send it to you, but you can just make out this figure's outline in the shadow itself, and then you blink and it's almost like she's gone.
Oh, okay.
But then as you blink you're like, oh right, Sangora. And as you get to Sangora's office, you just push the curtain aside.
Sorry, just writing.
Yes, what is it?
Hello, I just wanted to thank you for...
Nima, are you with her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For your hospitality and...
She sniffs for a moment as you're just speaking to her.
I wanted to pay you for room and board. That's all right.
Will you be paying for everyone?
Yes.
Right. If anyone cannot make do, they can offer up something else if they wish. So you don't have something to offer.
Besides my gold, I'm afraid not.
She cranes her ear forward, and I can hear this one's heartbeat, but not yours. This one's showing plenty of fear, but don't worry, I don't bite hard. And she winks. You're kind. I've not had your kind here before.
Well, she kind of like side glances down at Nima, like you're not hearing any of this.
You just look down at him. He's holding like 10 gold out to help.
Yeah, that's keep it to yourself, Nima. It's fine. She'll step
It's a
forward, just pull out her coin purse. There's a first for everything, I suppose, isn't there? It's the first time I've been in the city of vampires.
There's been many centuries, and this is a first. I always enjoy firsts, but I guess if you have the gold, I don't have any complaints.
Of course, no, I wouldn't want to take advantage of your kindness or anything like that.
She just kind of like drums her black nails across the table. Yes. Just place it here, and she puts a scale out, and
How much?
the scale itself, is, uh, it's almost like a skeletal arm that's holding both sides of the plates.
Ooh. That's kind of cool. How much do I...
Well, it is 20 a head, so
Per person!
of course.
Nima, that 10 gold, I'll take that actually now.
And
How many are we?
if your ogre friend is staying, I definitely would need double, unless they wish to offer up some of her. She wishes to offer up some of her blood. I'll take some of that. It's not my favorite, but it's a large source.
I forgot about the Cyclops. I'll get back to you on her.
Or is she not with you?
Long story. She just kind of tagged along. We saved her. Oh, I'd feel terrible sending her out. Fine, no, that's fine. 200 gold, right?
How?
Yes, little one.
200 a lot, Vera?
It's fine.
No, we might need it.
I have more.
How much more?
Enough.
I don't need a roll for that one. I don't.
As you guys are
It's
chatting, in the other room, you guys could see the gentleman who had a slight glow to him.
Mm-hmm.
Not you, Vera, but the people in the main hall can see him get up and walk towards the room with Sangora. And now, Vera, you see this gentleman behind you. He's about your height, not super built, but peak of like human appearance. He comes in and he pulls the hood back, and as he pulls the hood back, there's just a very faint halo above his head,
Oh.
and his eyes are like as blue as sapphires, and he steps forward. His hair is kind of black and tied back in a string. He just speaks up, and as he steps in with the halo visible, Sengor kind of like takes his. You could hear her chair kind of like squeak back against the wall, like, and she, yes, what can I do for you? And he just, I'll take care of them. How much is it?
Oh, no, really, sir, it's fine. It's only 200 gold. I've more than enough to cover. Thank you, though, truly.
Do you?
I do.
Or-
Behind
or does it-
her is Nima
Or
going.
does it hurt you to pay this? I'm asking.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. I just wasn't.
No, this is out of character. I'm
Oh,
asking
okay. No, it
because
doesn't hurt at all. It was just like I have
The
1,000.
gentleman is doing an insight check.
He can do it. I'm not going to contest it.
No, that's why I'm asking because I
Yeah.
already rolled it.
No.
So I told you once.
Either way, he'll take your hand and he'll drop 100 in. This will do something.
Thank you.
He nods and puts the hood back up, and he looks to Sangor. As Sangor like watches him leave, she leans forward. He looks back at Sangor, and she like leans back against the wall again. And then he takes his leave from the room and goes back to his cot.
Do you, as she's putting this money on the scales, do you know that gentleman's name?
I don't really like him, but to be fair, he did say that his name was Giannis.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, good, I spelled it right. I'll have to thank him.
I don't know why he's here. He just says he's looking for someone, but he gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Understandable. With the everything. I suppose this won't really make a difference, but I guess I'll ask anyway. What is the name of the Is there a ruler here of Evernight?
Ooh, good question. I don't think there is. I literally just think it's the City of the Dead.
Okay.
Let me double check though.
I was looking that up. Do you think that the Shadowfell version of Neverwinter got exploded just because the non-Shadowfell version of Neverwinter got exploded?
It is affected by the fires because of the volcanoes, yes. This is what it would look like if the volcanoes actually went off.
Oh.
It is not looking like there is any kind of monarchy or rule. Law and order here. There are no formal laws in Evernight. Starting a fight or attempting to free slaves of anyone would probably get you killed or eaten.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Only rule is there is no rule.
So you ask, she'll say that, but then she'll. In some cases, disputes might be resolved if they are taken before the priests of the Temple of Filth.
Wait, oops, shit.
Priests are often given choice or power to cause judgment.
I suppose that makes sense if there's no leader head.
It depends. Most people are better off here taking matters into their own hands. Like if you didn't pay me, I would take your hand. I would eat it.
I don't think you'd have a very good time.
Then I would take his.
Understandable. And I wanted to avoid such things. Of course.
Someone like you, I would turn into a eternal servant.
Understandable. You do what you have to.
Right. Enjoy your stay. You have any more questions? I'll be here, and you know the price.
Of course. Thank you again so much.
Of course. I just wish some of you were poor. Going to be honest. The lady's got a drink.
Well, I don't really know what to say to that. I hope you find somebody then soon. Come along, Nima. Let's go.
Yes, let's go eat, drink. Fuck no.
Oh, apparently the city's rule. She would also explain. It's ruled by a caste of intelligent ghouls.
Okay.
That are at the House of Screams.
Oh,
sounds
so
like a
perfect.
little haunted house.
Tell Garret that.
Garret.
Is there a height of
She also mentions that there's a slight presence of Orcus here, just a slight.
Just a little.
Oh, great. Crazy.
As we'll come back. The House of Screams? That sounds like some sort of Hallows Eve funhouse, don't you think? Nima?
Oh, sorry. No, but terrible Dead Days gift.
Honestly. Alright, well, rooms are paid for, everybody.
Yay.
Did you give her any blood?
No. No.
I'm gonna put
If we-
references here.
Okay.
This is the map of Evernight. Just turn it on its side, and you have Neverember.
Castle Nowhere.
You know what? Probably just do that.
I love this. Corpse Market. Hey, there you go, Garret.
We're not going to the corpse market, please.
He's never gonna want to leave.
I want to go to the haunted pier. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go?
Yay!
No.
You go to the demon pit.
It really is just
Welcome
ties
to
it all
the-
together. The temple
Welcome
of
to the
filth.
House of Screams. You'll have a howling good time.
Evernight is probably one of the coolest places.
I don't like it.
Also,
I just-
notice how the pit that leads to the Shadowfell is called the Demon Pit here.
Yeah, don't
No,
like
I
that.
see it. I see it. It's pretty clear.
Great.
I don't like that.
Well, I do, so deal with it.
Is Mr. Glowy Man still about?
Yeah, he's at his car. He's kind of like laid back, reading a book. He's not reading a book, rather. He's writing in a book.
What to do in Evernight.
Tour guy.
Evernight and 5 gold a day.
5 things to do, never night. Number 2 will surprise you.
Number 1.
Number 1, don't go to
Number
Corpse
one.
Market.
The haunted pier. If you go here, you'll be really scared.
But some people say you won't. Leave a comment if you think you'll be scared.
In the Demon Pit, there's Burger King foot lettuce.
If you think you're gonna go nowhere at Castle Nowhere, that's exactly what you'll get.
But it's somewhere. But it's somewhere, so I don't really get the name.
I'm going to just now that we're back with the group, I'll just kind of like excuse myself from the group a little bit. I'm assuming everybody's just like kind of bunkering down and relaxing for now.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much getting ready for your long rest if you're gonna try it.
And I just want to go over to glowy man, Giannis. Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry to bother you. I won't be long. I really wanted to thank you again for your kindness. You didn't have to do that at all.
He's looking at you kind of quietly as you're talking, and he's scanning you, and then he looks over towards the group a bit, and then awkward time passes. Don't mention it. It's fine. We have to look out for each other here, you know.
Yes, of course. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please, by all means.
Anything? I'm sure I can think of something.
Great.
You're with all of them, right?
Yes. She kind of like looks back. This motley crew.
As you turn back to Giannis, he's looking at your hand, and then he looks back up to you. You wouldn't happen to be Vera, would you?
No.
The very same? How do you know who I am?
And the rest is Canis,
Oh, no.
Oordem, Garret. I don't know the watery one, or the ogre.
To be fair, the ogre is not a typical member of our party, and the watery one is new. Again, how do you know who we are?
I'm well studied. But to answer your question, Father made mention of you.
Father?
Captain. Your captain? I could tell by your garb.
Oh, gods. Okay.
I'm gonna be blunt. I'm looking for Alanis.
Funny you say that, actually. And she's just gonna kind of like sit on his cot next to him. So, right before we got here into Evernight, we were in a cave, things were weird, and,
Yeah, he had mentioned all this stuff already. I am still here to see if she's here.
Oh, no, I mean just very recently. I, saw Alanis for a fraction of a second. I heard her whisper my name, and I looked over, and there was a portal to what I assumed was Neverwinter.
Uncle Reno is seeing the same things.
Really?
Really. When I heard the story, it caught me off guard, but once he said something, I couldn't let it go. She's got to be somewhere on this plane.
She must. When I saw her for a split second, she looked alive.
Well, if she's here, I say we find her.
I think so too. I think it might sound ridiculous. I think she was leading me here.
I have a feeling that she probably did.
Oh. Well. Oh, that makes me feel so much better. Now that I know you're... Oh, anyway, okay, well... Good. Friendly faces, good.
It's also probably best to say that we did send... He gets a little, he clams up for a second. He's just... Victor, my brother, he originally came here, but he's not been back since the event. I'm here to... Father sent me here to clean that up and find him, but knowing him, I fear the worst. He's a little more brash than I am.
Well, I'm sure we'll find something. We can also keep an eye out. We will also keep an eye out.
I have a few leads, but we'll worry about them in the morning.
Of course.
If she led you here, that's gotta be why you're here. I haven't heard anything about the other stuff that you're partaking in.
Probably for the best.
So, hopefully you can convince your friends to prioritize that.
I don't think it'll be an issue.
Once we find her, we can get out of here.
Well, like I said, anything I can do. And if this is what it is, then I'd be more than happy to.
I'll be here.
Of course. Thank you, Giannis.
Don't thank me yet.
She'll get up from his cot, give him like a little smile. A little white person passing by you in the street smile.
Mm-hmm.
And then go back to the group.
Making friends?
It's a friend of a friend.
Kind of looks curious.
She'll like
Um,
lean over. It's Alanis' brother.
small plane.
I think she led me here, Oordem.
What do you mean?
Whenever I saw the portal, I heard her. I saw her.
Saw
You
her.
think saw her.
You saw Reynold seeing her too, though, Garret.
Just like Renault was. I think she led me here. I think led us here. I think she's here. Giannis thinks as well.
That
She
look,
like motions her head back
Giannis.
towards
Her or a twisted version of her.
her.
Vera, we saw her disintegrate.
I understand, Canis, but I also know what I saw. My eyes don't deceive me. And if he's here, it's not a coincidence. More than it can't just be a coincidence.
Trying to find her. And what? Take her back?
Yes. And I think we should help. I think it would behoove us to help.
You think the rod, piece of the rod, was told it would open the way to the next piece? But you're saying you think Alanis beckoned us here.
Maybe both. I don't know, Oordem. I'm not used to this sort of thing, but I know what I saw, and I heard her.
I am merely pointing out the conundrum. If one is only correct and not the other, doesn't matter which one, but what does that mean?
There's no real harm in trying to find her while we find the other piece of the rod, is there?
If it's here, yes.
If it's here, yes, of course.
And if she's here, yes.
Either way, we find something, right?
Net gain.
I knew you'd see it that way.
Ever the optimist I am.
She gives him a little, like, playful nudge with her elbow. Except she's
He'll
still fully armored, so it's like...
he'll smile. He'll smirk at that and approving nod. Well...
Plus, he did kind of pay for our room. Half.
What?
So,
I thought you were... What?
he paid for half.
What?
So, you know, it's kind of just like a show of good faith, I think.
Does he know us?
Yes. By name and everything.
Well, we did win the tournament, so I guess that's... makes sense.
Well, that and, you know, Alon is his brother. So, his dad. It's the god, captain, my captain.
Yeah, but we still won the contest.
Well,
I apologize. I'm on edge.
it's fine. It's fine. I would be too. I was very scared for a moment when he said my name and I had no idea who he was.
Canis will cross his arms and go, "Not quite human, though, is he?"
No, there's something odd about him. He had a halo.
So
Not quite elf.
You've heard and seen ASMR, but never disclosed.
Makes you wonder.
Wonder what else is here. I, for one, think we should take this opportunity to rest.
I agree. And since we're in at least acquainted company, it shouldn't be too bad.
It does calm my nerves a bit, I admit, yes. kind of like look around and just the setting is like in the sense of like, how did I end up here?
You and me both, brother.
Well,
Phil,
Yeah.
in the meantime,
Yeah.
Garret is going to be identifying, like, the sword he got,
Okay.
the
So the-
crystal.
+1 sword, +1 dagger. Or you're just gonna cast it, I guess.
Yeah, since we're about to go to sleep.
Yeah. So +1 sword, +1 dagger could be used now to its fullest. And the piece itself is very much a rod of the 7. It is a rod. What's the best way to say this here without spoiling things? It is a piece of the rod of 7 parts. The piece of the rod of law is how the best way to describe it.
Gotcha.
Naturally, you have 1 of 7. You can very much sense residual magic in this piece. This piece of the rod will allow you to cast Commune once a day.
Oh shit.
Doesn't allow you, it allows whoever the wheeler is. It does not need to be attuned to. You can just use. Well, the rod itself requires attunement, not the piece. So, at a certain point, the rod becomes can actually become a weapon. It's not at that point yet.
Okay. So, does it have to be the rod to cast Commune, or the actual piece?
The piece you have casts Commune.
That's pretty good.
Got it.
Here, I'm gonna do this.
As Garret is looking over those weapons, I'll ask him, Garret, I've always found myself a bit of collector of knives and daggers. Do you mind if I...
As you speak, Garret is going to interrupt Canis as he's, like, doing his thing and focusing on him. No, Canis, I'm not going to let you just collect all of the loot and keep it for yourself.
Chest puffs out. I go,
You can puff your chest out all you want. That's not going to change what I'm saying right now, considering all of the knickknacks that you found with your little spider brigade.
you unleash one swarm of spiders, that's all we talk about.
And he'll interrupt you again. He'll actually turn his head to look at you, and he'll say, "Cry about it."
His eyes narrow, but he walks away.
Do you let everyone know that the piece lets you commune, or no?
Yes. Well, first I would call Vera over.
So there's quite a bit of people here that could use that if they want.
Yeah. So, Oordem, are you a sorcerer or a cleric? You're a cleric, right? Because spiritual weapon.
I am a sorcerer that is a divine soul sorcerer, so I have the cleric spell list. But I am a sorcerer by class.
Okay. Well, assuming that you have a god, and
I
Garret
do.
will grab you and Vera.
Um,
he's, like, continuing.
Garret, while you were looking at this thing and identifying it, go ahead and roll just a general intelligence roll.
Okay. That'll be a 17.
Okay. There was someone who spoke to you when you picked that thing up.
Yeah, it's the coin item.
Carry on.
Did you mean someone different?
Nope, just saying. Carry on.
Okay.
You were saying.
Oh, sorry. So Garret will set down the dagger and the sword beside him, look around for Canis. Then I'll look back to you guys. So what I uncovered, my finding, is that this certain part, this is a part of the rod we're looking.
The Rod of Law.
Who said that? Anyway.
It was.
But this allows you to cast Commune, which, if I remember correctly, you could speak. He'll look to Vera with your lady, and then he'll turn his head to look at Oordem, and you with his eyebrows kind of like raise in.
You've done enough reading. His holy symbol. It's shit. What's his name? I'm sorry.
Bane.
Yeah, it's Bane.
Bane. But, yes. So that is what this piece of the staff does, and I figured I'd let the both of you know that, since you are. I wouldn't really say holy. Well, you, Oordem, you're pretty holy. In blood, I think. But you get what I'm trying to say.
I understand. Once per day.
This is not a quiet conversation, right?
Yeah.
He wouldn't be like saying it like super loud, because he pulled these two to the side to specifically tell just those two.
I'm just saying, I know that Canis would also like to hear that. That's what I was asking.
But yep, that's what this does. These two are just magical weapons. I have no need for them, since
The crystal itself still holds its glow as if it still has its charge.
and he'll set everything down, and then he'll pull out the coins and inspect them while the other two are right in front of him, as he just like carries on what he's doing.
It looks like he's holding coins, guys, but you guys don't see anything there.
He kind of like jingles them around between his talons, I guess you could say. And would you want me to?
So
do
Garret jingles an empty pouch.
Well, no, it's 2 coins. He'd like play with them.
Oh, I know. You're hearing them.
Oh.
No one else is.
Okay.
Get him a fidget spinner.
He'll kind of like take 1 coin and like hold it up to the light, kind of inspect it. Do these seem magical?
They don't seem magical now. At least they're not inherently magical. They are also ancient as fuck.
How peculiar. He'll put them back away, and then like relax and finally settle down. Check on Glask. That he has, probably crawling around in his robes.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty.
He doesn't really say anything. He's just petting his skeletal rat.
I guess with Oordem turning to Vera, that commune would be beneficial.
I agree.
Kind of glances down at his gauntleted hand, holds it for a bit, and his other hand sort of rubs it. At some point in the future, I'll wish to use that for a personal question, but
Of course, by all means.
I do not wish to jump into that. We have important things that must take priority.
It is good to know, though, that we have that.
Hopefully they can find us on whatever plane of the multiverse we are in.
Garret can overhear this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not being
We
quiet.
just turn to each other.
I would assume that would be correct. In going off about speaking on, connections and speaking to things on other planes. It also crossed my mind that even though I don't have the necessary funds right now until I sell these, but I was thinking of learning from one of these scrolls of sending that we got from an earlier point in time, and I was going to send a message to Mordenkainen and let him know of where we are, even though I'm sure we won't get a enthusiastic or remarkable response. But I digress.
It's still best that they probably know.
If I had to take a guess, they already know, but I would like to
Perhaps.
still let them know just for safekeeping. I don't know if there's going to be any magics here that kind of blocks it out.
Canis did seem to get a bad. Canis did seem to get a bad headache when he used magic, though. I don't know if that was due to the spell or the fact that he was overwhelmed by everything.
Canis is. Would I be wrong in saying that Canis seems a little bit off?
I can't rightly say. I don't think I know him well enough yet, still. But maybe he's just overwhelmed by everything. I mean, he's an old man. Maybe he's just not.
It's old.
He's like 1,000 years old, bro. Maybe it's not so easy anymore for him to just kind of take things as they come.
Right.
I would chalk it down to what? Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion about something, and I might do some
She'll
investigating.
switch over to speaking in his mind really quick. Oh, well, if there's something you're suspicious of, get to know him. Spend some time with him.
And Garret will respond, I do not think I would like to do that, in all honesty. At least at this point, until I find out more.
It's the best way to find things out, Garret.
Just take him on a date, take him to a movie. Go see 1002.
I'm not saying you need to be his best friend or anything like that. Just get to know him as an individual. Realistically, we should all get to know each other a bit better, I think. If we're going to be traveling together, I might as well know everything I can about you all.
Well, you do have a point there. I can't argue with that. We've already been in a situation before where judging turned out to be misplaced.
Exactly. And besides, this way, if we all know each other quite well, on friendly enough terms, if something happened to one of us and say we got body snatched or, I don't know, there was an infiltrator or something, then we would know who's actually Vera. Who's actually Oordem? Which one is it? Shoot the one that you know what I mean?
Are you saying that I could be a doppelganger?
No, not right now. I'm just saying that there's a possibility at some point in the future that maybe it could happen.
There's a non-zero chance that we're gonna run into a doppelganger.
You could be right now. I wouldn't be none the wiser because I don't know anything about you, Oordem, so I wouldn't know, and then everything would be compromised.
Canis is probably sitting alone, probably on whatever cot he has, and he has a sword drawn and it's just in his hand. He's just kind of staring at it.
Garret will say to Vera, well, to be honest, you are quite the keeper of secrets yourself, I hope you know.
I don't know what you mean.
Miss Mechanical Lady? Or Miss...
Okay,
I
that...
actually am a part of the spell guard of a place that we were mysteriously teleported to because of a obelisk fragment. You know,
No,
these are
No,
kind
Silvery...
of out of left
Okay,
field.
Garret, you're confusing Sigil for Silvery Moon. Two very different places. I'm a
Go on.
member of the Spell Guard of Silvery Moon. Me being in Sigil that time, it was the very first time I'd ever been there, as far as I know. As for the robot thing, that I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I mean, I'm not saying that, you know, you're maliciously hiding stuff. It's just, some things just, you know, like you said, we don't know each other well enough, and then some crazy shit happens, and then we're like, oh wow, we totally could have never expected this outcome from this person, which, I mean, to be fair, I'm sure all of us have something like that.
I mean, it was a secret even to myself.
I suppose.
I didn't even want to be telling you all this.
Well, this
Best
is
No,
way
not-
to learn
what I
about
mean.
each other.
He looks to Oordem.
Not,
Like, this is kind of what I'm getting at, right?
not
You
yet.
understand.
Not yet. I mean, I wanted time to think about it myself and come to terms with it before I sat everyone down and said, oh, by the way, I'm actually a automaton type thing from a different... Oh, God, there's just so much.
Well, it's just, I guess we'll chalk it up to it's one of those things.
Yes. One of those things.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Well, perhaps we should call this a day then.
That is such a good idea, Oordem. I'm not even
Ready
that
to power
exhausted
down for the
right
night?
now. Oh, you guys are terrible.
Me? What did I do?
I don't know. You're terrible in a good way.
You'll
I
be
felt
fine.
like I've been doing pretty good as far as, well, you know, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but you know.
Maybe in your own Garret-y sort of way.
Oh, well, what do you mean by that?
You're just
A bird?
yourself. And we wouldn't want you any other way, Garret.
Well,
Oh! How long have you been standing there?
Hiding on the ceiling.
No, he's been like he pulled out some of the cots and just sort of made
He's
a little
under the
fort.
bed that Vera's sitting on.
Yeah, he's like a little fort, like pillow fort going on downstairs. He's like, I just sorry, just been thinking. I was just letting that all play out.
In time, I would like for all of us to be more comfortable with each other.
Well, I'm an open book, so.
Yeah, well, you know what? This would actually be a perfect time for that. Garret will walk out of the room. Canis!
Maybe less of an open book.
Canis!
Canis!
We in the same room or are we in different rooms? I'm a little unclear on that.
It's one large room, but I guess you
Yeah.
guys would be sitting.
Behind like
You'd
a
be a couple
screen.
cots away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yes, what I thought. Yeah.
I'll wave to Canis. Canis, over here. Actually, okay. How
I'll,
about...
I'll glare
Gertrude
up.
here too.
How about we play a little game, right? Alright.
Okay.
Garret will pull out one of the coins that you can't see. Because he doesn't know you can't see it. This is how we'll play the game. Alright. So,
Skies over the barnacles.
we'll either call heads or tails, and then we'll just go down the line of whoever loses the most has to share their secret first, and then we'll go clockwise as Garret kind of like starts to move everyone around into a circle, and then we'll just go around the circle and at least give one of our secrets to everyone. That way we get to know a little bit more about each other.
No.
Heads are.
Oh, come on, Canis. It'll be fun.
Canis. Garret will like stand up and kind of like give him a sneering look. I will find out one way or another of what you might be hiding.
Be nice.
And as Garret says that, you'll hear a voice in your head, Canis.
Okay.
And he'll say, because I can read. The more I grow, and the more that I see, I will be able to see more. And then he'll start speaking out loud again. And it's, I don't say that in a threatening way, it's just one of the things that he'll point to his eye. This kind of allows me to do. So, with that being said, I suggest...
And what if I don't want you in there? What if I like my privacy?
Well, I'm sorry to say that, for my own safety and everyone else's safety, then, you don't really have much of a choice.
Oordem will pipe in.
I have every choice. If you go rattling around in my head.
Well, if you do not want to play the game, then okay. You are very much in your will to see things how you please. Let's get started, shall we?
Would you like a coin to start?
I have one right here. He'll visibly like flick his thumb and look up in the air as if he's watching it. He'll catch it, then he'll turn it and
before you catch it, as it's up in the air, Yanis's hand will grab that coin and look to, and everyone else is confused visually, but Yanis looks to you, and he lowers his hand with the coin. Probably not best to do that.
Garret just looks visibly confused.
Here's a coin if you need one.
He takes your hand, Garret. He doesn't do it roughly, but he puts it in your hand, and you make sure that you don't see what it is. And then he looks to everybody, and then he just says, "Remember who you're fighting." And he pats Canis on the shoulder, and he walks away.
He does bring up a good point.
And then that's where we are going to end for tonight. He's not going to blatantly say the god of secrets.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what he's implying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, trying to get us killed, Kasey? God.
What do you mean?
I see what you're doing.
You could deduce, Garret, that the more you give Vecna, the worse it'll be for you.
I heard the coin sound effects as he was playing with it. Nice touch.
what was everyone's like? Not quite reaction, but like when Garret was kind of being really confrontational. Like, what was like everyone's like look?
Well, if it wasn't clear, Giannis supported you, Garret or Canis.
Yeah.
Oordem was pretty much like, yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Mom, Dad, please don't bite it.
I was trying to pipe in, but I was about to say, I was going to point to my eye patch and be like, get one of these if you want to keep them out of your head. Because the eye patch blocks mind reading and telepathy. On command. I could choose.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I totally went into fucking RP brain there.
Yeah, no. That was real good. No, because it's an innocent sort of like way of coming up, having that warning, being like, oh, hey, maybe your secrets are important to keep to yourself. Just it's both in character and as a player, we all learn that. Oh, that was good.
Do we?
Yeah. Definitely a moment of like, oh yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that. Whoopsie.
Or do it somewhere safer.
So what boys do you like?
Out of everybody in the group, who do you think is the cutest?
Nima.
No. No.
Those big anime eyes.
Do we level up?
You're all level 10, yeah.
Yay!
Well, when you
Finally.
won't rest, because if you guys want to continue to RP before bed, you can.
Yeah. Just remind me in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are off next week,
Oh no!
and then
Sorry.
we will be in Evernight the week after.
Sorry.
That's
I won't be
okay.
here.
One break, we good.
Sorry, by the way, Joey. Sorry if that made you uncomfortable.
Oh no.
I just fucking like.
But like I was thinking, it's like, wow, this is a kind of a turn for Garret. He hasn't been this like accusatory or whatever, like towards me yet.
Whatever Coin Eyes is had Canis's back.
Yeah.
Coin.
The Garret part of Kasey's brain clicked on and took over for a second.
Yeah, I literally
Method
had
acting.
I haven't done that in a while since like Ibahali days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We just
So-
haven't. I feel like we haven't really had like. I don't want to say a good moment, but this was the best moment for us
Yeah.
to really like sit and RP like that.
Because like we're in the mindset of our characters a bit better, and like now shit's getting real,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a big old Cyclops with us.
Yeah, what's she doing?
Which I keep forgetting about.
Oh god, I hope she doesn't lose her eye to the cult.
Maybe she can see better if she does. What are you guys talking about?
The second you guys secured a bed for her, she was snoring.
Yeah.
That's probably the first time in weeks she hasn't been strung up to a wall by chains.
Yeah, that's true.
Good for her.
My thing is, it's just like,
Can ogres become vampires?
yes.
Or
Actually,
cyclopses?
yes.
Cyclopes.
No, they're giant.
The first thing
Those
about
Danny.
vampires is protect your necks and hide your booty.
Oh, it still brings me back to one of our first games, Joey, where we found the Githyanki tree, the vampire tree, and you were like, well, how do you kill a vampire tree? Do you stab it with a human?
Yeah, that's my shining moment. I'll never talk
One of my
about.
favorites. One of my favorites. Oh, man, that was good.